GHBTV, what's going on? How y'all feeling, man? The question of the night is clout chasing good or bad for the sport of boxing? I'm asking because I feel like it's a lot of fighters who are really doing themselves no justice by clout chasing. I feel like things are getting worse for them. I feel like things are getting worse for them because they being so hooked on trying to sell themselves and trying to sell a situation that ultimately they're not focused on their career as a fighter, and they're more focused on the entertaining part. And with that, they not getting nothing done. There's no fights happening. There's no real, you know what I mean? There's no real clout. So like, what's the need for all the clout chasing? Is it healthy? Is it good? Is it bad? Like, what's the deal? Just because you talking shit, does that really mean you gonna get a fight? Or does that mean you gonna get the fight that you want? Just because you talking shit? Cause the reason I say that don't make sense is because you got fighters who really do want some trouble, who are trying to make fights with guys, and the shit never happened. Like a Gary Russell. Gary Russell been going at dudes for the longest. And they still won't get in that ring with him. You know what I mean? So it's like, mm, is clout chasing really a real thing? Do we need it? You know what I mean? Do we really feed off it? Is it necessary? Talk to me. I'm about to put the link in the chat too in a little bit. See what we got in here. See if they fucking with me. Put the link in the chat. See if they fucking with me tonight, man. Welcome to GHB TV. We here. You know what I'm saying? For those who are tuning in, I appreciate y'all. Make sure you hit that like button on the way in or the way out. You know what I mean? And tell a friend to tell a friend. Come see us. You know what I mean? You can send this to your whole family, man. This is a family show. Uh, this is whatever you want it to be. Spit the block. 2 cents. What's up, family? What's going on? I'm just trying to see what's up. What's going on? Boy Michael, what's up? Oh, get to the rack. The fuck is you doing? You said go birds. Man, fuck football right now. My Bills just lost to the fucking Chiefs. I'm cooked. I don't even want to talk about that shit. How you feel about that? What game? What game you talking about, man? Now, just what game is you talking about, brother? What game is that, brother? Splash Waterfalls. You need to fuck with that undisputed. I thought would have been on. Yeah, but I don't really like it. I played it with my brother. I really ain't like that, John. I ain't gonna lie. I feel disgusted about that game, bro. That shit was terrible. Shit was terrible, bro. I'm about to put the link in the chat now, man. That game was terrible, bro. It was terrible because it was like so many close calls, and then it's like we just go out like that. I'm like, that shit was like a body shot, bro. Shit felt like a body shot that will never leave you. Put the link in the chat. Don't throw your shit away now. What shit? No, I still got my shit, man. I ain't throwing nothing away. I'm a dog, man. One thing about me, I fuck with my niggas. I ain't gonna never switch up, cause you know what I mean, cause shit ain't go our way this year. I'm still a motherfucking gangster. At the end of the day, depends on the type. Well, the link is in the chat, Ezekiel. You know what I mean, Ezek. Bills met the collector. Is that what it is? We owe somebody some bread. Should never go the Bills' way. Real rap, bro. They have been fixing it for sure. Norman suffered a hand injury after he witnessed you working on that Mike Tyson body work. Oh, we gonna have a good time, baby. You better get that motherfucking hand fixed. I know that much. I don't wanna hear that shit. I don't got time for that shit. Yo, I put the link in the chat. Y'all can't hit the link. So all these days I've been going live, motherfuckers like, yo, G, where the link at? Now I bring the link back out. Now niggas don't want to jump on. What's going on, man? Y'all fucking with me or not? 2 updates ago, it was trash. They have another update patch coming soon. This shit crazy. Hold up, you talking about the Undisputed? Yeah, I really ain't a fan of that joint. Fight night is my shit. I ain't gonna lie, ain't nothing like fight night. Fight night and Knockout Kings. When that shit was called Knockout Kings, shit was way different. Training camp is going great. I feel great. I feel marvelous. I feel like a kid in a candy store, ready to get a bag of fucking candy and do whatever I want with it. The last one I got was Good Update. I rock with Riddick Bowe. Yeah, I'm gonna get that joint. But I remember when I played it, I just didn't like it. I'm like, this joint corny. I didn't like how they was moving. I didn't like how the punches was coming off. I felt like I couldn't get my combination punching off. Oh man, how you feel about Pacheco performance? Pacheco performance to me was a good performance. I felt like he kept his composure, and I felt like he really kept it together. You know what I mean? He didn't get too excited. You know what I'm saying? He ain't let the shit like spooky. He stuck to the mission, stayed behind his jab, kept the fight simple. Picked his spots. Is Shakur stopping Kid? I don't know. I can't speak on that because the first thing I would be concerned about is Shakur his hands, making sure his hands is 100%. You know what I mean? The second thing is what he been working on in camp. Is he willing to sit down in there and try to get the stoppage, or is he gonna be Shakur who go out there and just execute and just execute on some boxing shit? Perfect. You know what I mean? And what Shakur are we getting? That would let me know what, you know what I mean? With the bet on. I put the link in the chat, man. If ain't nobody jumping on, then I ain't doing this shit no more. UK kid be jumping in all wild. The walk is just popping. Yeah, at first the gameplay was trash, but now it has improved. It was tough as hell to score a knockdown because when you stun the opponent, they step back 5 steps and you can't follow up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this joint was like ass when I played it. I think Coach Rowe will help him offensively. I think so too. I play Fight Night Champions on Xbox Series. Oh, he just did some weird shit on Xbox Series. Undisputed has too many issues. ATM for me to buy for $80. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Do you think do you think style wise Schofield and Shakur answer more questions than Tank and Roach answer more questions? What you mean by that though? Norman Senior feel a tummy ache coming. All right, somebody just hopped in. All right, this is what I'm talking about. Now we can get the show really rolling. Um, what you mean by answer questions? Kuda Bang, talk to me.
Yo, bro, mod me up. That's all I had to say. Make me a mod in this job.
That's all you had to say to me then. Hold
That's
on, let
all I
me
had to say. Ain't nobody jumping on. I just had to jump on and say that. Shit, fuck it.
he talking about mod me up. Hold up, put a comment in there so I could matter of fact, can I do it from here? Can I do it from here? All right, hold on, edit Mike. Yeah, just throw the comment in there. I usually could do it from. You know what's crazy too? I could
What?
do it. I could do it from the like when I be on the regular live. That's how I be
Yeah.
giving. That's how I be giving niggas the rinse. But all right. Let me see if I could do it from right here. See, right now it won't let me do it. It say start comment, delete comment, put user in timeout, ban user, or delete their comment. So I would have to be in the regular John for me
On the
to
regular
submit.
law.
Yeah, to make you a moderator. But I got it though.
Yeah, I'm on the waiting list.
What's the I'm on the waiting list. What's the deal with you though?
Same shit, different day.
I mean, you might as well say your piece. The question is, is cloud chasing good or bad for boxing?
It's 50-50 and everything right now. Clout chasing,
Mm,
so far as clout chasing, because if you use it the right way and people figure you out like, oh, he not no nut ass nigga, then they'll fuck with you. But if you use it and people feel like, man, this nigga on some nut shit anyway, then it's like it go against everything you was building. You get what I'm saying?
mm-hmm. Real shit.
So
You've been
far as
put.
boxing, if a nigga like using it and I'm this, I'm that, you niggas ain't this, and then start proving it, it's like he used that to his advantage. But I'm this, I'm that, and then start getting cooked. It's like nigga, you was in the way the whole time.
Okay. No, I understand that. I be feeling like now where I'm going with it is like all over the world, people don't know what to believe. So like I just watched the nigga like really force himself to believe some shit. And I'm sitting there telling him like what it really is. And in his face, he like really like, no, but the bull said this. I'm like, bro, that's not real. Like trying to tell niggas like something ain't real. It's like not even I can't even compare it to wrestling. Cause
I know you
wrestling,
took the words out of my because I was about to say they on some WWE shit. Like that's
yeah, like
crazy.
yeah, you can't even compare it to wrestling though, cause wrestling, a wrestler still will fuck you up. I'm talking about but they believe in like anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a nigga say something, they just going with it. And I think that's weird as shit. I don't
Yeah.
know.
No, that's definitely weird because at the end of the day, ain't no truth behind it. And y'all spread rumors. Y'all making shit worse.
Loyalty in the lobby, you gotta show your face, bro. I gotta at least make sure you ain't a creep. Man, we had a creep in here one night. Creep did some creep shit. I'm
Bro,
about to get in there. Yo, cuz.
you can see me, bro.
Yeah, you good. Long as you ain't on no creep shit, you good.
I ain't on no creep shit, bro. No, I had the question about nah, first I really fuck with you though, bro. Like no bullshit. All the boxing podcasts, you and Cigar Talk, like y'all really the only motherfuckers I really watch.
Appreciate that, cuz.
But I had a question about the Schofield Roach fight. I
Talk to
say
me.
style wise, I say because I feel like the only way motherfucker gonna beat Shakur is if they come in there reckless, you know. Only gonna really come close to him and touch up on him. I don't see them motherfucker really outboxing him
Right.
off the back's foot, none of that shit. So I was saying, like, do you think Schofield fight answer more questions than Tank and Lamont fight? Because I'm a Shakur fan, I'm gonna just put it out there. I think he'd be any motherfucking Tank, any motherfucking 35, 40. I got him over any motherfucker. I'm just saying. Everybody say his hands fucked up. He don't like to take risks. He don't like to stay in the pocket. He don't like to, he don't like to bang. But
Yeah.
Floyd like to do all that shit. You see what I'm saying? That's Shorty style. Like that's him naturally. So like I'm just trying to see. I understand the experience. They say that's why he gonna beat him. I'm just trying to see why motherfucker just think it's so easy for him to beat him if Shakur can't do all that shit that they say he can't do. If Floyd do all that shit though.
So you saying Floyd Schofield don't have no problem making it a tough and rough fight, and getting in the inside and dogging it out, right?
Right, not right. Or just for him, that's just his style. I ain't saying it's gonna be easy to do against Shakur. I'm just saying that's just what he do naturally. Though, like,
Right, right. So when you say answer more questions, what you mean by that?
cause I want to see how he finna deal with a motherfucker that's athletic enough to catch him.
Oh,
Naturally big enough to catch. Like he really in there for the first time. In my opinion, in his professional career, it's his first time really being in there with a motherfucker that can really catch him athletically, feet wise, like on some athletic type shit.
you
Like
talking
that's
about
all.
so you feel like it's more threat on Shakur end than it is for Shakur being a threat for him.
Nah, I ain't saying that. I know Shakur's gonna finna win the fight easy. Let me just, if that's confusing, I'm just saying, like, I just think his style gonna be more of a question mark than for Lamont Roach. You know what I'm saying? Because they done fought 4, 5 times. Like that style, he not. If he beat Lamont, it's not gonna really answer no question. That's all I'm just saying.
If
Seeing
Tank
how
beat Lamont, you saying if Tank beat Lamont, it ain't answering no questions.
shit, not to me, shit.
And then if Shakur beat Schofield, is you what you saying about that?
Just seeing how he, I just want to see how he gonna deal with the style and just the athleticism. But we
I
ain't never
mean,
seen
I mean,
professionally. We ain't seen him in there with no ain't nobody in the ring like that with them feet. Other than Edwin, but Edwin didn't do shit. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, but to be honest, we won't know until they get in there. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? A motherfucker could. That's kind of why I made this stream yard because with the cloud chasing shit, because motherfuckers be saying they gonna do a whole lot of this and that and don't be doing half that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I don't know what questions you have, but I know when they get in the ring, we'll find out everything when they get in the ring because we don't know how Schofield going to attack it. Schofield might say, "Yeah, I'm gonna go right at him," but he been working on his boxing, as far as we saw, so he might go in there and try to box. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We don't know. Then Lamont might fuck around and really get over on Tank. We don't know. Like we don't know. I'm only saying that because people taking Lamont light, but for real, this probably Tank toughest fight out of his last few fights, only
I feel,
because of the relationship. They know each other. You know what I'm
yeah, I feel
saying?
like
And
that too. I feel
and,
like it's
and
definitely tougher than Frank Martin for sure.
yeah, and it ain't no. That's what I was about to say. This ain't no fight where a motherfucker he respecting you to the point he's scared of you. You know what I mean? Lamont not he not
Right,
scared of Tank.
right, right, right,
You
right.
know what I'm
Frank
saying? He
Martin was
not
also
scared of Tank. I
right,
can say
right, right,
that.
right.
I can say that. He not scared of him. You know what I mean? Yeah, Tank is who he is, but you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think once we see the fights, I think we'll figure all that out.
That's
So
crazy. You said my bad, bro, but that's crazy. You said that. Usually, motherfuckers like when it comes to like taking all that, you can see he tank in their head, even if they're not responding to him. You can see like their body language and all that. You can't see that on Lamont yet. I say yet because you never know. If that shit. If they get an interview, you see them folding up.
Right.
Whatever the case may be.
you
Tank
could
getting his bag.
you could
But
tell a
saying that to
motherfucker
say,
scared.
you ain't see Lamont look like I don't see it. Like not yet.
Right.
Yeah, you could tell if a motherfucker scared. Like you could see all the Frank Martin body language and his just if Tank was on some tough shit with him, he'd try to get on some tough shit with him.
See,
If he on some
but
cool
some
shit with him, he'd be on some cool shit with him. Like he
see, I feel like sometimes with that type shit, what it be is right, like niggas be from different parts of the country, right?
right,
And some people think, oh yeah, because we all American, we all the same. We not. Like all the regions is different. So you might, if you left me in the middle of Dallas, Texas, I don't know. I might start bitching. I don't know because I don't know nothing about Texas. You know what I'm saying? I know I know who I am, but I remember going to California and being in the desert and looking around like, now this some scary shit. Know what I mean, it's scary to me because where I come from is buildings and shit everywhere. But to just be seeing desert for miles and miles, all I'm thinking about is a motherfucker leave me out here. Ain't nobody gonna know I'm out this joint. You know what I'm saying? I'm stuck. So I'm saying all that to say Frank Martin ain't never seen a Tank Davis. He ain't never seen nobody, so he don't know how to take him. He's seen him as far as he sparred him before, but he don't know him. Lamont come from where he come from. Yeah, they not from the same city, but they close enough to where you spend time around these niggas. And he like, I know that I know this nigga for real. I ain't like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about him. You know what I'm saying? We gonna fight. But Shakur and Schofield, I don't know. I feel the same way. I don't know. We're gonna find out when we get in there.
if Shorty try to come in there and box, that's just I think his daddy finna go in there and send him on a suicide mission, bro. Like he finna go in there and put a C4 on his son's chest. Like you either finna go in there and put it all on the table and lose, or you finna try to go win. All that boxing shit, that shit over with. Like
I
he
mean,
going
I mean, it, I mean, it
Low
could be
points. I
that.
need them for reading.
It could be
Gee,
that. What's up, gangster?
what's happening? Hey, listen. Um, the clout chasing thing.
Right.
Clout chasing is what the boy Tio do. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like you calling out people from 3 and 4 different weight divisions, and you got people in your division that you could match up with, and that's what clout chasing is to me. I'm not sure
Right.
what it is to the young boys because they might got a different, definition. What
Right.
Floyd did to Oscar, what Muhammad Ali did to Sonny Liston, they said Muhammad Ali went to Sonny Liston's house. You know what I mean? That's not
Yeah.
clout chasing. I'm calling out. I'm a young boy. I'm beating everybody. I'm calling out somebody in a division that I'm in or one I'm getting ready to go to. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? That I'm showing up because those fights happen. So clout chasing in that sense is part of boxing.
Okay.
If you're good and you're not calling people out, we got a problem with that. But when you're not in somebody's division or when you're using somebody's name just to try to get popular. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, cause I mean, and even though it worked for him, but to me, kind of what the Normans is doing is clout chasing. But then the way it ain't clout chasing because your son is in the division with one of the biggest young names coming up. But at the same time, y'all had to fight and didn't take it. So it's kind
Right.
of, that one is kind of iffy. You know what I mean? You can't really,
Right.
you know what I mean? But
Bro,
look, did you watch Jordan Roach the other night on Pro Box?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Listen, G, when I was watching it, this is what came to my mind. Jordan and Lamont are so cool in the ring.
Yeah.
Like they're very, like they some cool ass fighters. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
I know what you're
But
talking about.
they so perfect with their boxing shit.
Yup.
He not gonna beat no Tank with that. Tank need to be fighting a Maidana type.
Yup.
He needs
Yup.
somebody awkward that's young and strong and quick. Because Tank reflexes, his feet, and his power and that speed, bro.
Yup.
I'm telling you, man. And Mott is my man. I like Mott, but Mott going out between 4 and 6.
So what I'm hearing is Tank gonna be able to read everything that they do. I mean that he do.
Hey,
Yeah,
Greg, let
yeah.
me say this real quick. Hey,
It,
he stayed too close in range with to his opponents to get hit, bro. That's my take on him. Like
hold on. All right, hold on. Slow down. Say that again.
he stayed too close in range to get hit. Like for him to be fighting Tank, that's the wrong motherfucker. Like I respect that he just stand there and but come on, bro. Like he get hit too much and he stand there too long, and that's just he get knocked out. That's how I see it.
Okay.
Man.
Hey, do one of y'all say that Tank beating Lamont ain't gonna really show us nothing about Tank, but Shakur beating Floyd will?
Yeah.
It ain't. I
Yeah.
ain't really saying it's gonna so much. Say it's gonna show. I ain't. Let me reword it. Like
No, bro. Don't
No,
reword it. Don't
no,
reword
I
it. I
do.
agree with
let
you.
me make it
I
easier. To
No, I
I
want it.
agree.
I want him to reword it too because
Okay,
I slightly understood.
I got
I
you. For
agree with him. But
like
go ahead. But go ahead.
I only see one way a motherfucker can beat him. It's like a reckless pit bull type of motherfucker like Floyd Schofield. Like if I only see Tank coming in there really coming up on him, getting close to him, and landing some shit. But I still don't even see Tank doing that shit. Like I just see Floyd Schofield's style, like just seeing how Shakur handle his style, deal with the style. If he gonna beat him up doing that style, if he gonna push him back, if he gonna let his hands go in that style, just gonna see if he's gonna answer more questions for. Not saying he's nowhere near Tank, nowhere near IQ, skill, experience level. Let me say that now before y'all even say I'm comparing him to Tank. I'm just saying, like, that's the only way I see Tank beating him, and that's Floyd Schofield's natural style. That's all I'm saying. If that makes sense to y'all.
Well, this what I thought you were saying. I thought you were saying that if Tank beat Lamont Roach and if Shakur beat Floyd Schofield, it's going to show us more if Shakur get the win because the style matchup and what Floyd going to bring to Shakur is going to make him have to fight. Whereas
Right.
though with Tank, we pretty much can see that Tank is going to be able to beat and it's not going to really show us nothing because it's not
He
no.
beat him 4 times. He done beat the nigga 4 times. Yeah, we saying the
Yeah.
same shit. We saying the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
exact
yeah. No,
shit.
I agree. I heard what you said the first time, and I was like, I kind of agree with that. Cause see, like, if Tank was fighting, say for instance, if Tank was fighting a more skilled Pitbull Cruz,
Hey, mind you
that
though,
would be a test.
I like Lamont Roach. Like I do think this is one of his. I feel like he's better than Ryan boxing wise. I feel he's way better than Pitbull boxing wise. He's better than Hector Luis Garcia. He's better than Frank Martin. So I don't have.
Mhm.
And then Loma duck. So that's why he's fighting him. I'm not delusional and just going. I like the fight. I just wanted to know did motherfuckers because motherfuckers throw dirt on Shakur name like he can't do this and that and that. But they say it's so easy for him. It's gonna be so easy for him to go beat this style. Motherfuckers saying that because they comparing the names. They comparing
Right, right,
names and
right,
not the
right,
style. They not comparing. I'm looking at styles. I don't really give a fuck about the names. Like I want to
right,
see. I never
right.
seen him against no switch hitter, fake so-called fake switch hitter. I never seen him with nobody in there with some feet other than Edwin. But
I tell
Edwin be
you,
going there and do shit.
I tell you what, bro. What's your name, bro?
What you want my real name, bro?
No,
Yeah.
no, whatever you
No,
want me to call you.
that's the OG. He ain't know nothing. That's the
Nah,
OG.
you call me loyalty, bro. I'm from
Loyalty,
Chicago, so
loyalty. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this, loyalty. If it was me, I would actually pay for the Shakur Floyd before I pay for the Tank Lamont.
you ain't wrong. Shit.
Straight
Hey,
up, I
hey,
would
hey,
pay for
hey,
that.
hey, if you got the feds looking for you, man, you might as well get up out of here right now.
I ain't got none of that going on, Greg, man. I don't get into none of that, man. I
Nigga,
ain't
nigga,
getting none
nigga
of that.
said,
No,
nigga said, nigga said, oh, you
I
want my
just,
real name?
no. It's just a respect thing, bro.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
I
That's
know. I'm
all.
just fucking with him.
Nah, we
Yeah,
good.
it's just a
Hey,
respect thing. You
salute,
give me
Greg.
your
Let me jump
nickname,
in
it's
here.
cool. I just want to call you by, how you want to be addressed. You know what I'm
Nah, you
saying?
call me loyalty, cool, we cool.
Yeah.
Loyalty, yeah, man. I listen. I agree with that, bro. I'm more interested, more intrigued, and more anxious to see the Floyd Shakur thing than I am with. I'm telling you, with that Lamont Tank thing, I done ran that thing through my mind. I've been watching fights over, and I just don't see it, man. Unless Lamont just all of a sudden come out with something and show us something, like I'm telling you, man, Tank is just gonna be too fast for him, bro.
Mm.
He
Hey, look,
is,
let me
man.
jump in here right quick. Let me jump in here right quick. Hey, I do think that Shakur and Floyd is a better matchup than Tank and Roach. I don't think Tank and Roach is a good matchup, but I think it's gonna be a better fight.
Mm.
I look at Tank and Roach like a division game in football. Anybody can really win that. If you watch I know it's the amateurs, but Roach ain't gonna be scared of Tank. Most of the people that get in the ring with Tank already got a little fear and he chomp them off. I don't think
Mm.
he's gonna be able to chomp Roach off. I think Roach know him. It's a familiarity there, and I think it's gonna be a better fight. Now, don't get me wrong. We're really just watching how is Tank gonna get rid of him.
Right.
But we ain't got no choice. That's what we got to see. And I think it's gonna go to the late. I think he's gonna go to the late rounds though. I'm gonna give Roach. I don't think he go in there and just demolish Roach, man. I think Roach got a certain pride that I just don't see him letting Tank just do him like he do everybody else. But come 10, 11th round, it's probably gonna happen.
Okay.
Go ahead, bang.
What's up, world? Hey
What's
man, I
up,
got
bang?
Tank in it. I got Tank by the six, man.
Mm.
I
Okay.
got
You
Tank in
see
the
what I'm
six,
saying?
man.
You see what I'm saying, Greg? You see how he come here and say that shit so easily? Like,
Yeah.
motherfuckers ain't coming at Shakur and six. Ain't nobody saying no shit like that. Even
Hey,
though,
look, hey, look.
But Shakur ain't the puncher.
right, right,
Shakur
right,
not the
right, right,
puncher
right,
that
right,
take
right,
care.
right, right, right. But still,
Hey,
though,
look.
just for him to have that prediction so easy, though, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, so I can kind of elaborate on what he was saying about, Tank not proving us nothing, not showing us nothing by beating Roach. See, the thing is, even though, people can say, Roach might be one of his toughest fights, as of lately. But the thing is, we hold Tank to such a high regard.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He fought for that spotlight. Now he got it, so he gotta deal with what come with it. We holding you up to a high regard. If a nigga gonna sit on Canelo for the opponents that he picking and choosing, Tank, you right behind him as the face
Mm.
of boxing. You feel me? So you got a deeper responsibility with the way you moving out here. And then you can't say, man, fuck what niggas talking about, and Shakur ain't this and Shakur ain't that. I mean, but we asking for the fight. Obviously, I bet you get paid more for Shakur than you do for Lamont Roach if we just talking about bread. You feel me?
Bullshit.
If it's a
Yeah.
bread
Yeah.
thing, you know what I mean? You get paid more money for Shakur than you will for Roach. No disrespect to Roach, bro. No
Hey, bang.
disrespect to
You
Roach.
coming to AC in April?
Um, to where?
Atlantic
Atlantic
To
City.
City
Atlantic
in
City?
April.
Oh, hey, look, that's a good question. I don't know yet. It's too soon to say. It's too soon to say.
I always gotta wait till you get on the live because when I DM you, you don't hit me back. Hey G, I'm telling
Man,
you,
I just, man, I just listen,
this
man.
dude. I think it's because I moved to Dallas. I probably should have moved to San Antonio. You must don't fuck with Dallas niggas and stuff. Bro, listen, I'm a Philly dude, man. I love Dallas. Don't get me wrong. I'm a Philly dude, man. Like,
Understood,
show me the
understood.
Philly love, man. Show me the brotherly love, man.
Hey man, hey man, listen, man. I just reached out to you a couple days ago on the humbug, just to get at you. Yeah, what I mean, talk to me when I hit you. You feel me, Paul? Yeah, what I mean, talk to me. You
Yeah,
feel
hell.
me? Man, you know it's love, man. I'm forever in debt with you, baby. We love the love, man. You know that.
OG,
You know
yeah.
that.
He
But
ain't
But
yeah,
you
never
said
nah,
he
you
but
don't
never
know. You said you don't know if you coming up yet.
I don't know yet. It's too soon to say. It's too soon to say.
Uh, uh,
You know what I mean?
Hey,
But look. When it come to Lamont Roach, bro, I just bro, Tank too fast for him, bro. He understand distance too much. Like I heard EH saying earlier, bro. They too cool in the ring. You know what I mean? It's
Lamont,
cool to have. It's cool to be calm and collected when you know what I'm saying, when you under them lights or whatever. But it's
yeah.
like, bro, you get like, come on, bro. Like,
So
and
you
I know y'all.
so
And my bad,
my
go ahead.
bad. My bad. What I was trying to say is from what I'm hearing is so even if he do try to pick it up, it's that's gonna be unfamiliar territory with him trying to keep up with Tank. So either way, he done. That's
I
the
just the levels, bro, the levels, and like y'all say, okay, they familiar with each other, but Tank won every single time. At least
yeah,
with Ryan and Devin, they were split 2-2.
yeah,
You feel me?
yeah, yeah,
Okay, so like how we said at first, I'm thinking this gonna be like Vernon Forrest versus Sugar Shane. You
yep,
feel well, not really because Tank not the underdog. Vernon Forrest was the underdog. You feel me?
yeah,
But
yeah,
and Antonio Tarver, when he fought Roy, they was out. They actually beat those guys in the amateurs though. Roy lost to Tarver when they was younger. Sugar Shane lost to Vernon Forrest when they was younger. You feel me?
right,
And
right,
they could never figure them. They could never figure them niggas out.
right.
And when it came to the pros, it translated the same way. You feel
Okay,
me? So I just think
mhm.
that, of course they was younger when they fought in the amateurs, but the development and the level and the level is Tank, bro.
right,
We waiting for Tank to really fight that right fight and prove to us who he really is. But we still see his capabilities. We do understand that boy capabilities. The young man
right,
is the truth, bro. The young
right.
man is the truth. You know what I'm saying?
hey, Lamont
That's
can't
why we.
control.
That's no.
Go
Go ahead.
ahead,
My
bro.
bad. My bad.
Lamont can't control distance good enough for me. That's really my only take on it, bro.
Yeah,
That's the wrong shit to not to be able to do against Tank. Shit.
Right.
yeah, and it ain't no shot at Lamont Roach, bro. Salute to that man for buying that winning scratch off. You feel
Right.
me? He
Right.
he he got he hit the lottery. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
we ain't mad at that. But we definitely ain't mad at that, man. We definitely respect the game, man. That boy can he can feed his family, feed his neighborhood, or whatever. You feel me? We salute
Yes,
that.
sir. Yes,
But
sir.
but but Tank, bro, Tank, we hold you to a high regard. We not mad at Lamont Roach. We mad at Tank.
Right.
You feel me? This ain't got nothing to do with Roach. This got everything to do with Tank. You know
Man,
what I'm
at
saying?
this,
Terrence Crawford, we love you. Salute to you for getting that Canelo fight. But Canelo, what are you doing?
Right.
You feel me? Like what are we doing? You feel me? So, we hold you to a higher you got more responsibilities in the position that you in. That's
Right.
why we mad at you. Cause we pay you.
Well, look, check this
Hey
out.
Jay, can I say
What do
something to
y'all
that?
think about this? What do y'all think about this now? Lamont Roach. I'm just gonna give out some numbers right quick before I get out of here. Let's go back to Canelo Belanga. It opened up at -2,000, right? On the odds.
Right.
Lamont Roach and Tank and Lamont Roach is opened up at -1,700.
Mm-hmm.
Shakur Stevenson versus Schofield is open up at a -1,000. Right now, Canelo Crawford is open up at a -130. That's 50-50. And
Yeah.
everybody think it's a bad fight. I think that matchup is favorable for Crawford. The
Yeah.
matchup, not necessarily 168. Not 168, just Canelo as a matchup. The
Yeah.
money coming in on Crawford.
hey
Right.
Greg,
Mhm.
they fighting at
Right.
168.
Yeah. They fighting at
Absolutely.
68.
Hey, look, I
But see,
got
this is
Bud. Go ahead, bro.
go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Go ahead. No. Go ahead. My bad. My bad. It's my fault, baby. It's my fault.
I got Bud winning, but if he can't hurt Canelo, I just don't know. Cause
Mhm.
yeah, I don't know. If he can't hurt Canelo, that's all I don't know. It's 50
Yeah,
50 to me.
Cause Crawford gonna end up getting stationary once upon a time in that fight. And as soon as
Mm-hmm.
he gets stationary for one quick second and
Mm-hmm.
stand in
Mhm.
front of Canelo and try to throw them punches back with Canelo and bang with Canelo gonna knock him out, bro.
And I done
I'm
seen
vote
Bud
I'm
hurt.
voting I'm voting for Crawford, bro. I want Crawford to win.
Right.
I don't want to be ignorant to what this game usually delivers us. You feel me?
Right.
Mhm.
So
Hey, look,
yeah.
hey, look,
Now go
Bank.
ahead.
to your point, when you were saying about a Tank and shit, you mad because it's responsibility, right?
Say it one more time.
Remember you were saying like people mad at Tank because it's responsibility in boxing or whatever the case may be, right?
Right.
Take the actual sport out of it for 2 seconds, and you said they from the same area, kinda around the same,
Right.
Came up together basically. So I'm saying
Right.
that to say, and this is me speaking like in a different aspect of it, but siding
He
with
doing
Tank.
them a favor. He doing them a
Yeah,
favor.
doing him a favor. I'm putting him in position because he been boxing so long and he ain't get that far. So if I give him this alley-oop, he can stay in the. If he do right by it, he can stay in the like. You know what I'm saying? He can stay in the I can say in the people's eye, for lack of a better term. So and then it comes back to boxing responsibly, like boxing responsibilities. That technically that is doing something good. He putting his people on, and then go to the next. You get what I'm saying? Go to the next situation.
But is that gonna make
Absolutely.
Tank relax? Is Tank gonna relax because he doing a nigga a favor? To me,
I don't
the
think
fight
so.
is
No,
related.
I ain't saying that, but just saying like far as like his boxing, like far as like Bang was saying, like people being mad at him. You can't really get mad if you look at it at that aspect. Like I'm putting somebody on that I came up with that didn't really get as far as I got, but I'm gonna give him that extra push if he could keep going.
Right.
That's a
You know what? Okay,
good
so
point,
look.
bro. That's a good point, though. That's a good point.
Check this out. And I definitely feel that because they say, but this is my response to that. I got the same response to that as I did when I found out that I think Abney Yildirim was a Canelo sparring partner.
Mm.
If you want to look out for your boy, throw him a bag, lend him some money, let him borrow some money, or
Hey, yo, Bang crazy as shit.
or here's another thing, or
Bang funny.
fight the fight that we want to see, and then you can go back and fight a Lamont Roach. You still ain't gave us one fight we wanted to see out of that 6-fight deal that you said you had with
Right,
Amazon. You ain't
right,
gave us one yet, not one. You feel me?
right,
So like, bro, I never knock a fighter for not fighting the top level every single fight. It's almost
right,
impossible to do. It's not even
right,
smart to do that. You
right,
feel me?
right,
Especially if you come
right,
out a hard fight. But when the last
right,
time Tank had a hard fight?
Right.
When the
right.
last time
I
Tank had a
agree.
hard fight to
Yeah,
where it's like,
that's true.
all right, that last fight I had, man, that boy, man, we went tooth and nail. So on my next fight, I'm gonna take somebody like Lamont Roach and all this, bro. Come on, bro.
Right, right,
If
right,
that was, if we respect it more if we know you just like if you went out there and struggled with Ryan, and then you
Right.
backdoor and then you fight a such and such. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then you come back and you
yeah,
fight a Shakur. And if you go tooth and nail Shakur and you beat him, you come back and you fight a such and such. And then
right,
you come back and then you might fight another such and such, but then I'm finna hit you with the crescendo and fight a
right,
Teofimo Lopez or
right,
Devin Haney or something. Like you
right,
gotta give us that crescendo, bro. We ain't got the crescendo yet.
right,
You
Right.
right,
feel
right.
me?
That make a lot of sense. Like
Tank
Yeah,
Tank
We
fans don't understand that, bro.
that
They
make a
just
yeah,
lot of
bro.
sense. And I'm saying that to say, look, real quick, you saying that, but in Tank mentality, watching Tank, he don't give a fuck. He here for the money. He don't give a fuck about what nobody think. None of that. So it's like at the end of the day, you got to get what you get out of Tank because he don't give a fuck. He surpassed giving a fuck at this point. He just
Mm-hmm.
out
Right,
here doing what he want, making
right.
his money, and going move how he gonna move. He know
Yeah.
that
Hey,
people
look,
opinions don't really affect him.
Yeah.
and it's crazy because we're talking about money, which takes us back to what I said earlier. You'll get a bigger bag for Shakur. He can't punch. He a runner. He
I feel
boring.
like that's gonna be like the
It's
secret
easy. It's
joint.
easy money. It's
I feel
easy
like
money.
that's gonna be the
It ain't
secret joint.
easy
Like
though.
that's the only one you might get
And,
that you
and,
At
At
right.
looking
all.
It
for,
ain't
and that's
easy.
gonna
and
be
that's
like
the
the
thing. And
secret
that's the
joint.
At
thing. And
all.
that's the thing. And that's the thing. That's what I understand. And I think
Yeah,
Shakur understand that too because his list was
yeah.
Ryan, Devin. It was Ryan, Devin, and then Shakur. He wanted it in that order because I feel like in his mind, in his heart, he understands that Shakur is the hardest puzzle out of all them
Mm-hmm.
niggas, and he wanted to say that nigga for last. But he ain't
Yeah.
fought now one of them yet except Ryan. And Ryan ain't
Mm-hmm.
never had no jury. Ryan ain't never had no jury. You
But let
ain't
me
fought a
say this.
champion yet.
Let
Yeah,
me say this
Instagram
too,
fight.
though. Let me say this too, though, because I was talking to somebody about this, and I want to know what y'all think.
Yeah.
Like I seen Tank before, right? And I know
Yeah.
G has, but I seen Tank before. Tank is little.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
when he does what he does about the rehydration clauses, I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't really be giving him no shit about that. Cause
I
if
ain't
he
mad.
making
I mean,
130, if he making 130 and 135, man, for a motherfucker to blow up the 160 and coming in and fight him like that shit. I mean, and I know a lot of fighters that do it, they don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's just
But
man, Tank little,
but
because we just seen Keyshawn pummel a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He ain't care about the rehydration and none of that shit or the weight and nothing. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But I won't knock a fighter if he do that. Cause
Hey,
I be thinking like this. I be thinking
hey,
like, what if that was my fighter?
yeah. Hey,
right.
EH.
What's up?
Me and Bang was talking earlier, and he reminded me of back in the day when these niggas was fighting same day weigh-ins. So it was two things with that. One thing is the niggas is burnt out because they've been making weight.
Mm-hmm.
But then two, it's a lot more even because you only got a few hours to make weight. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So it made sense, but then it was tough on the body. But when you give the motherfuckers a 24-hour recovery, naturally you gonna pick up 20 pounds. Shit like that. Tank, Tank is small. Tank is small when it comes to height. But if you look at his torso, if you look at Tank's shoulders and his midsection, Tank not really little like you saying. And even if he is the smallest one, he the hardest punching one. You're not gonna keep running that game, bro. You're not gonna
Hey,
keep doing that. You
skills.
punching hard as shit. When you punching hard like that and the nigga ain't 100%, you definitely gonna knock him out. You definitely gonna knock him out because you already punching hard as shit. And but you keep using the small thing so that they come in at 75%. You know what I'm saying? And you
I
and
watched
you and
Pacquiao do it. Pacquiao did it.
Pacquiao did it to who?
Pacquiao, he wasn't doing the rehydration clauses, but he was draining his opponents. He was bringing them down. He was bringing
Yeah.
them down from heavier weight classes to fight
I'm
them.
not I'm not mad at him, but at the same time, it's like, why you doing that if you ain't even gonna give us the fights we looking for? You
Yeah,
doing that
your
to
opponent.
you doing that to average Joes. When you do that to a Frank Martin who you say is not ready for you, I don't even know why you took the fight, because you know you ain't on my level. You've been doing this shit for a few years. I've been doing this shit all my life. You ain't on my level. So why I gotta drain you out?
Bang, bang. How tall are you? How tall are you, G?
I'm five
I'm
six.
5'10". Oh,
G 5'6", bang. This
uh-huh.
motherfucker fights heavyweights. Now this coming from a man that fights heavyweights. See, that's that Philadelphia fighting spirit, bro. Like seriously, these motherfuckers will fight anybody. Like,
Real shit.
bro, listen, that shit. I don't know, G. I don't know. And I remember, listen, I remember about 10 or 12 years ago, I had called my brother because my brother's the one that got me into boxing and shit. And I was
Yeah.
asking him because I don't remember. I was asking him like in the 70s and the 80s, what was the weight shit? Like, what was the weight culture? Like, cause you were just saying back in the day it was same day weigh-ins. Like,
Yeah.
I don't remember like how that shit will go. Cause I ain't no boxer, but I compare it to when I know I'm getting a little heavy, I'll throw my sauna suit on, and every time I go to the gym and I'm on the treadmill, like I always go with my sauna suit because I'm trying to burn. I try watching I'm eating. When I do that shit for about 2 weeks, I can feel that I feel lighter.
Right.
Like I
Right.
could feel it. And then if I still go and run, but I don't wear the sauna suit and like I eat, you know what I mean? I could feel myself feeling sturdy and like, okay, if I was to get on the scale and weigh myself, I would feel like, okay, this is my fighting weight because I feel comfortable. Now, whatever that weight is, that's just what it is. It's
Hey,
not like,
hey, Hey, can I say this real quick, right? No,
Go
not
ahead.
and I don't mean to cut you, E. I swear.
No, go ahead.
I'm 5'6", right? But ever since I started boxing, I'm talking about my first day in the gym, they threw me on the scale. I was 147 pounds. So could
Mm.
you imagine me trying to make 135? I'm short, but my frame is bigger. I got a bigger frame. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
My
Right.
shoulders, my miss. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. That's where Tank is getting away with murder. Tank got little legs and he got little arms, but this motherfucker midsection is like a middleweight midsection. Trust me, bro.
Mm.
If not a middleweight, like a 54 pounder. Trust me, bro. I seen him. I seen him.
Okay.
He like a
How tall
50.
is Tank?
So Tank only like 5'5". But what I'm saying is that's why I said a while back in one of my videos he built like a baboon, like the nigga chest and all that is crazy. Like he it don't look crazy when you watch him on video. You got to get up on him. He got these
Uh-huh.
little legs. He got these little legs. He got little arms, but his midsection. If you ever see, all right. If you ever see people how he gained weight, look at his weight. Look how he gained the weight. All his weight be in the middle. What I'm trying to say is core is naturally stronger than a lot of the motherfuckers he fighting. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
He's small. He's small in height, but he's not a small man. You get what I'm trying to say? He not a
Mm.
small man. He just small in height. So that's where he fucking them up. Now, where these dudes is a little taller, like a Ryan Garcia, he
Mm.
5'11". Yeah, that 10 pounds will kill him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So then when Tank do hit him with the body shot, it's more effective because his organs ain't really opened up yet. They still tight.
Mm.
They still
Mm.
tight from making the weight. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So he killing these niggas before they even get in the ring. But he feel good because his body is averaging out around where he should be walking around at. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. Right.
He
Right. Right.
fighting,
Right.
he's fighting almost around the top, around where he was walking around at. Because if you look at Tank earlier in his career, before he found the discipline, Tank was blowing up to 165, 170,
Yeah.
175.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
he probably cruised around like 155. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
148, around there somewhere between 48 and 55. He probably cruising around there. And then when he lock in, he bring it all the way down to like 141. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Then when it's time to fight, you know what I'm saying? He only a few pounds away. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Yeah.
right, right.
Yeah.
So so so
Okay.
so so it's like damn. So it's like damn. It's I'm not mad at Tank, but it's like, damn, are we really getting the better, or are we really getting good fights? Because you really
Mm.
are draining these motherfuckers out. You know what
Hey,
I'm
so
He
do
saying?
ain't
y'all
gonna
think he?
listen. If that's the case, G, he ain't gonna never fight Devin. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
Devin moving up to
Because if he gonna try
47
to
though,
pull
so
Devin down, Devin probably not gonna go for it. He ain't gonna never fight Devin.
No, that Devin fight gone because Devin
that's
already
some.
at like 143 near 147, and he
Yeah.
occupied with the Ryan Garcia shit. So that fight ain't gonna
Yo,
happen.
yo, hold on. Time out. Somebody just said Tank never been 170 a day, and this you niggas is Yo, y'all niggas crazy, man. Y'all gotta. All right, listen, man. I want everybody to right now say they height and they weight right now, one at a time. Height and weight as a
I'm
grown
5'10", 220.
5'10", 220. That's bad.
Right.
All right. I'm 5'11", 182.
5'11", 182. That's EH.
Mhm.
I'm 5'10", 175.
5'10", 175.
I'm 6 foot 185.
6', 185.
I'm 6'3", and I wish I was as low as y'all. God damn it! I'm
All
two
right, that's
seventy. God damn it!
now that's grown men, right? That's when we just talking about the average grown man, right?
Right.
Now you talking about these niggas is fighters and they fight at lower weight classes. But what you think they do when they ain't training? They've been deprived. They've been deprived of food and sex and all that shit for at least 2 months, right? What you think they
Mm-hmm.
gonna do? What you think they gonna do soon as that fight over? And
Eat.
what you think? What
Blow
you?
right
They
back
gonna
up to
Eat.
that
they
Get
gonna
some
same weight.
pussy.
hey
I'm five. I'm 5'6". I'm 5'6", and right now I'm like 198. And that's me training. Cause I was
Right.
just two. I was just 208, 208, 210.
hey
Right. Right.
I'm
hey.
not saying I'm not saying he got to be fat like me, but at 170 ain't that hard to hit, bro. It's not that
Right.
hard to hit.
Right.
I'm
If
telling
Right.
you
you.
go
No,
back,
listen. No,
you gotta
listen,
go back.
G.
You gotta
G.
go back to when he was hanging with AB to really see that shit. I know exactly what you mean. When he was
Yeah, no,
hanging
I
with
was
AB,
getting ready
he
to
was
say
all
that because
fat
I
in the face and
remember
shit.
y'all remember when they was putting the memes out of Tank and then Manny Fresh. I remember that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That shit. I could
yeah,
believe he was 170. I could
yeah.
believe that. Hell
Right.
I'm
yeah.
telling
Hey,
you.
hey,
Yeah.
G, you know that I be talking about that joint with these fighters. Like Keon Davis said, like after the fight, he be going for that Caribbean food, man. He be hitting that oxtails and the goddamn mac and cheese and all that type shit. So yeah,
Mhm.
they be tuning up after fights.
So he said, cool. He's never been 170. Ask Calvin. Why would Calvin agree? Why would Calvin admit to that? That's his trainer.
Right. They don't
You
even
don't
talk
you
Calvin
don't
about
or
weight.
Kenny.
you don't gotta ask
Yeah.
Calvin. All you gotta do is look at the pictures. The motherfucker
Yeah.
fat. The motherfucker was fat.
Yeah. Fighters,
If you ain't
fighters and
you
trainers don't never be telling you to wait and all that. They
yeah.
don't be
If you
saying that shit. None of them.
Hmm.
well, listen, man. One of the first things we learned in the gym, when they said when we go to different gyms to spar, and they ask you how much you weigh, you always say 5 pounds less than what you are.
Right.
So if you
Right.
so if you 140, you'll go in the gym and be like, yo, and motherfucker be looking at you trying to size you up. Yo, how much you weigh? I'm like 132 right now, 133. You know what I'm saying?
G,
Right.
Yeah.
G, who is that in the comments saying all that shit?
I don't know. It's somebody that think they know him. And that's
Yeah, mom,
cool.
but I'm saying they need to get on here. Like, is you a fighter? You a trainer? Like, come share your knowledge, bro.
Is you a
Like,
fighter?
I hate when motherfuckers be in the comments. Like, if you got some knowledge, then come on here. Like,
Yeah,
G
but he's
actually
saying,
fight
but
and
he's saying,
train. So, damn, why these dudes? I
he's
hate
saying I've
that
been
shit,
around.
bro.
He's saying I've been around a fat tank. I'm sorry, G. I love you, but stop. But this is my thing. I know for a fact. I seen now. Here go the thing. The little motherfucker been having trouble making weight since he was a young boy. When I fought Greg Newby, Tank was on the card, right? Tank was supposed to weigh Tank was supposed to weigh 20, 26, 27, no bigger than 27. He came in 29. The guy he was fighting came in 22. Tank been having trouble making weight since back then. And that
Hmm.
was and that was in
Yep.
2013, 2014. He was a kid. You
Yeah,
understand?
he had barely been out in the game for about what, a year and a half from that.
That's what I'm saying. So what I'm trying to tell niggas is it's not hard, bro. I've been boxing. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not trying to act like I know everything. That's not what I'm doing. What I'm saying is I've been boxing since I was 12. You know how many Thanksgiving dinners I missed? You know how many birthday party dinners I missed? I couldn't fuck around because I was trying to make 156. I was trying to make 165 because I always been a big young boy. So I know if a nigga been killing himself all his life to make 132, to make 126, 125. You think as a grown man that's making money, that's getting out here, he allowed to drink now and shit like that. You think he ain't never touched 170 pounds? Come on, bro.
Yeah.
The dude who talk about he been around Fat Tank, like, won't you, the man put the stream yard in there, like, get on here and share it. If not, bro, if the federales is after you, bro, then you just need to be quiet. You can't show your
Bro,
face, man. All these motherfuckers talking behind
Nah.
avatars, man. Like, you cheating us out your knowledge, bro. Get on here and
yeah,
share it.
but it's not no knowledge, E, because all you gotta do is think about it. E, think about how big you would be if you wasn't disciplined enough to say, damn, I'm getting fat. Let me shake some of this shit off.
Right,
How big
right.
how big would you be?
Two something.
And we
Easy.
and we seen a nigga, we seen a nigga,
Uh,
we seen it. So somebody said he just posted he 138.9 with a month off. Yeah, because he's been disciplined. His last 4 or 5 fights, he been disciplined.
Hmm.
Before that, we seen what he do.
Yeah, before that, like, multiple times he been struggling with weight and been missing weight. Like there was like
Yeah.
one time he had the when he had the belt and he lost the belt due to the weight, if I'm not mistaken. So that should tell you right there.
I'm trying to tell y'all niggas, I seen a nigga, bro. I seen a
Hey,
nigga.
hey, I hope don't nobody in the comments or nobody take this as Tank slander. We just calling the sport up and down the middle. If we gonna show love to one fighter, we gotta show love to the next fighter. If we
no,
see something wrong
for
with one
sure.
fighter,
Cause,
we gotta
cause,
say
cause,
what's wrong with
listen.
our favorite fighter.
Because
Ain't
listen,
nobody perfect.
I was the one who mentioned the thing about the weight thing, but I don't know. I just seen Tank before, and I just assumed like, damn, he a little dude. You understand what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Like, G breaking it down about the build of people's bodies and shit like that, what you do being a fighter. And that's why I made that comment, G. I'm being sarcastic. Because all of these dudes being a comment, but you offer them the opportunity to come on. You know what I'm saying? So come on and
this the thing
talk
too,
about it.
EH. This the thing too, EH. We don't talk about the supplements and shit niggas take. Everybody on something. Everybody on something. Because listen, you know how disciplined you gotta be, and you know how hard it is to maintain a weight as a grown man. As a grown man, you maintaining a weight. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Why you think Bud said I'll go to 168? Hell yeah. Why you think?
Right.
Bud could
Yeah.
perk up at 54 and have a party at 54.
Right.
Why you think he throwing it out there? I'll go to 68.
Right.
Because
Right.
he's getting
Right.
Yeah,
older, he
yeah,
getting older.
Right.
Yeah, he
yeah.
old. Yeah, he
He
old.
said
I
he
hear
said
you.
before the
And that,
Magic fight that it wasn't easy for him to make 54.
I
yeah,
hear you.
because he was saying that about after the Spence fight about him, trying to make it 147, and he sure was
Hey,
that. But
hey, hey,
like you
G,
said,
and
it's
it's
the age.
crazy that you asked that question because up until last year, I was 170, 172, and was trying to maintain that shit at 174. I came home this week or last week and was like, that's 182.
And how
You
tall
know what I mean? So
and how
yeah,
tall are you? And how tall are you again?
5'11".
So at 5'11, you a 50 in boxing terms, you a 54
Hey, who
pounder,
got the echo?
47 pounder.
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so imagine
Yeah.
so imagine going from the weight class that you said you was trying to maintain, just walking around, to going down to
Brown.
54 and fighting at 54.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
That's
and
true.
then somebody saying, you know what, I'm gonna put the 10 pounds on you, and you ain't gonna go no bigger than 64. But you
Oh
said I
yeah.
had a problem maintaining 72, 73.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, I'm
get
gonna
what I'm
feel
trying to say?
I'm gonna feel flimsy as fuck at 160 anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt. Yeah, 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 yeah. What's up, 12?
What's up, EH?
What's up, man?
I'm shocked to see you off the clock, man. That's your house. I'm used to seeing you in the
Yeah,
car, man.
yeah. You know why I'm at the house? I had to get these fucking teeth worked on. Cause yeah, if not, I'll be on the
Hey,
fucking matter of fact, I
hey,
get back on the road tomorrow.
hey,
So
that's the
yeah.
hey this
You
hey
coming
this
you coming through AC, right?
Yeah, my situation be over February, so yeah, I'll be able to get out, man. Listen, I was gonna sneak out to the other fight, man, but I was advised not to do that, man. So I had
yeah,
to
Yeah,
get
yeah,
no,
home,
no.
bro.
I didn't know that though.
I
I
was
didn't
gonna
know that
sneak
till you
out,
hit me
man.
early and told me. I didn't know that. Yeah, no.
I
Yeah,
bought the
okay.
tickets, and I had to get them tickets to my man, bro. I was gonna take that chance, but I'm glad that there's another fight close that I could attend, though, bro.
Close,
Because
yeah,
I've been in
yeah.
this bitch for damn near a year, bro. I ain't been out the crib, so
for
I'm
sure.
saying
Oh, okay.
I'm
So
ready to get
that's why
out of
you
here.
ain't. So that's why you
Okay.
ain't catch that back. That's why you ain't catch that bat signal we threw up in the
Yeah,
air when I was in Philly.
Right.
yeah. I was gonna do some crazy shit, bro.
Hey,
But you know what I'm
hey,
saying?
hey,
It is what it is. I'm gonna catch y'all again, man, for sure.
hey,
Yeah,
I
no,
mean, I got
hey,
you
this
because
right around the
Greg
corner,
ain't
baby.
far. Everybody else kind of out the way though. I can see Greg when I'm out, but everybody else I can't get with. Y'all just
hey,
Yeah,
keep me
hey,
out of
yeah.
state
No,
and
hey,
all that, man.
this April, we here now, baby. We here. It's
Yeah,
hey,
April.
12.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
12.
yeah.
My
What's up,
bad.
bro?
But that's cuz that's family right there that said that Tate never touched 170. Tell me why he never touched 170.
Bro, I remember when Tank was arguing with what's
No,
my
I'm talking
man
about him right
Kevin?
there though. The one that just came in. That's the one that said it.
Oh, the one right here.
Yeah, he said ask Calvin.
Oh shit, bro! When Tate was fucking arguing with Tevin Foreman that day, he's about 170, bro. Back when he was younger, bro, he was chunky as shit, bro. He had to been walking around at that size, bro. Like
Oh yeah, the
you
time
probably
in
just
Vegas.
start
Yeah,
you
yeah,
probably
yeah,
just
yeah,
start
yeah.
watching Tank, bro, when he got his shit together.
Well,
But
yeah,
Tank
yeah,
was
yeah,
big
yeah.
as shit, bro. Like I don't know what you kind of
When
talking
Bud
about.
when Bud was still fighting 47, he showed a picture when he was weighing 80. And nobody
Yeah,
believed him.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody believed him.
Mm-hmm.
Them
yeah,
niggas,
Mm-hmm.
bro.
bro,
Like
them niggas be getting that big, bro.
yeah, bro. They human beings too, bro. They walk
That's what I'm
but in
saying.
between
When you
fights.
what I'm
Hey,
saying is when you've been deprived of food, the first thing these niggas do is eat, bro. That's the
yeah.
first thing they do, eat.
Hey,
Then
look,
once
look
you
at
start, then Then once you start laying up, you already know what you're gonna do. You're gonna smack on something, and then you're gonna eat. Come
I don't know
on,
why I
how you
can't
not
do
gonna
that.
hit
Errol
170?
Spence was out there like 185, 190, trying to get down
Man, y'all tripping.
before it
So
started
what am I
insulting
blocking? What's happening?
Sean Porter.
Hold up. That's the dude with the hoodie, right?
Right.
Him?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
He's up.
I ain't hear you saying too much, bro.
It looked like
I've
his
been
video
trying to get
stuck.
in for a minute. I'm
Where that
froze up on
inside,
the screen or what
well,
have
that
you. I don't know
inside
what the deal
information you
is.
got at, man.
Only thing I'm saying about that 170, I'm like, look, man, that dude probably been about 25 pounds overweight, had to hit me. I've been in this gym several times. I'm an old head. I be around plenty of gyms. You know what I'm saying?
For
I ain't
sure.
new to this. I'm not trying to come back to G like I said. 170, that's a reach for the tank. I feel what you're saying about his torso being thicker. I've been around him several times. I ain't saying we best friends. I do know Calvin. And what I will say is this. In the last 20 years, we ain't touching 170. I'm sorry. We ain't never touched 170. We never touched 170. At his heavy, when he was fat tank, he was like 150. That was fat
150?
tank. When y'all was talking about he
Okay.
was running around with he was like still up under 160. He never touched 170 a day in his life. And I feel what you're saying about, oh, well, if you ask him, he's going to tell you something different. If you and Calvin talking on a one-on-one basis, you think Calvin going to lie to you? I'm
Yeah.
talking about no cameras on. This is just you and Calvin.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it still
Damn.
could get out. It still could get out. Because
Yeah.
if it's my fighter,
No, anytime I ever talk with Calvin, he always been more than a straight shooter.
No, I'm not. First of all, I'm not calling you a liar. Second of all, I ain't calling Calvin a liar. What I'm
Yeah.
saying is, for the love of boxing, for the love of competition, I'm not gonna put out there that my young boy getting this big. I'm always make it seem like he ready. Cause even when he not ready, I want him to believe that he ready.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Absolutely.
I
keep.
understand that, but
It's a
once again, he's
mentality.
never
It's a
going to 70.
mentality. It's just like when niggas go to jail, right? And it be a 150-pound nigga, but it's 300-pound niggas in there. You still not gonna fold and tell yourself, man, this nigga 300 pounds, he gonna get me.
Abs-
No, I'm
Mm.
150
But
pounds,
that don't,
but I'm a
okay, that's the
150-pound
mentality. That
bear.
ain't got nothing to
I'm
do
gonna
with your
find a
physical.
way.
My physical is still just that.
Huh?
I said that's your mentality, and you're right about that. But my physical is still my physical. It don't matter if you make me 6'4", 225, or this cat 300. My confidence ain't gonna take me up there. I'm still whatever I am.
Right. So what I'm saying is, right? A nigga who's been training since a kid. Just think about what you just said. The mentality.
Yeah.
So a nigga been training since a kid. Now he's a grown man and can't nobody tell him shit. You think that motherfucker ain't gonna run and drink and eat and smoke whatever he want when he want? That's why he got in trouble in the first place.
Yeah.
Right, and that was it. And that was what he was trying to make, like you said, 126, 130, not 135.
Yeah, but now I'm agreeing to what you said also. This last few fights, the last 4 or 5 fights, he's been disciplined. I agree to that.
Absolutely.
I agree to that. I think he's been
Absolutely.
disciplined. And I think that's why he's been really performing on these niggas. He
Yeah.
been not only touching them, he been like breaking these niggas up. He's slipping and sliding. He's showing his skill set. And he ain't looking tired at all. So I agree. Yeah, these last few fights, he ain't get that big. But earlier in his career,
He was big, bro.
when he was becoming
Okay,
who he
well,
is,
let me ask
yeah,
you this. Okay, let me ask you this. The only thing that ever really rubbed me wrong is when people start talking about, like I heard old boy down there with the beard about,
Hey,
oh, well,
bro, what's up? Yo, your
he
joint
putting
echoing
everybody
real
on
bad.
a weight class or what have you. But here's my thing. If how is Devin moving up to 147 if he was ever a true 135? He was never a true 135. That's why he always looked like Skeletor when he stood up on the scale. Like,
yeah,
Hey,
but
G, tell
if
him his
that's going to
shit
be your
echoing,
argument, then my
man.
argument is
Tell
always
him his
you
shit
should fight in
I
a
echoing.
know
true
why.
weight class.
I know why it's doing that. Hold on. Just hold on real quick, OG. Hold on. I know what happened. He got like 2 joints. All right, say it again.
No, the only thing that I was saying was
Oh, all right.
Devin always looked like Skeletor when he was on the scale trying to match up at 135.
Yeah.
Okay. Now he's all the way up to 147 in his next fight against Ryan. He's already said goodbye to 140. That's out of his mouth. That's telling me he was never a true 135 pounder. But for some reason, Tanks need to move up. He's having no problem making 135, and people are putting all these stipulations on him because he goes through the hydration class. Ryan Garcia, now he probably walk around at 175, 185, what you saying.
Most definitely.
Okay, so what's wrong with putting a weight class on a dude who you know is not a
Because
natural 135? He's not 140 pounds. He never fought at one. To this day, Ryan has never fought at 140.
are you
Yeah, but the thing is,
you know
Ryan
why
took
I
the fight.
said that? You know why I said that? Because you walking around with the biggest gun. You got the biggest gun. You
Okay,
got the big.
but
He
who's quickest
do.
on the
He do.
ball?
Am I lying?
Nah.
I'm still in my weight class.
Everybody running around with 25s. He got a 50. And that bitch loaded. And it's loaded.
Okay. So that's what you holding against
Hey,
him.
hey,
He got the
hey,
biggest
hey,
gun.
hey,
I'm
y'all
not
ain't,
hold.
hey, y'all ain't catching
Time
it when
out,
he
time
say
out,
that.
time out, time out, time out.
25. He
So
was
you
willing to.
6'5", 300-pound dude walking around with a 25, and the 5'5", 135-pound dude walking around with the 45 or the 50 cal. We supposed to be scared of the dude with the 50 cal, right?
That's why they like, damn dog, you gonna make me do this rehydration clause too?
Hey, look, y'all ain't
That's why
catching.
they
Hey, y'all
saying
ain't
that.
catching when he say. Hey, y'all ain't catching when he say that 50 cal was loaded. Y'all don't
Yeah.
understand what that loaded means.
That shit
Look,
ready.
man, I'm just. Like I said, yeah, I used to box. You know what I'm saying? I was a club boxer. You know, nothing serious. You know what I mean? However, I was pretty damn good for the club that I was in. And I will say this: you fight in your weight class, and G, you know that. I don't care about your height. I'm talking about you fight in your weight class. These dudes that he put in weight classes on, none of them has fought in that weight class again. They all move up. You think that's coincidence, right? No, it's not coincidence. You know, like I was, they're not fighting in their weight class. Yeah,
But
put them on the
but
fly. If
but
they don't like
nobody
it,
really
But
fight
fights
in
in
your
their
weight
weight
class.
class in the beginning.
but
They always fighting a little bit
De
down.
La Hoya,
Nobody really. Come
De La
on.
Hoya was a 130. He capped out at 60.
Yeah,
Okay, Tank started at 126. He'll probably cap out at 140.
I can see
Hey,
that.
he's
I mean,
still walking around with the
We seen him
50.
fight at 140. We seen him
And
fight.
he said after that fight, he didn't feel comfortable.
Yeah,
He looked. I mean, he
I
stopped him.
mean,
Shit, he
yeah.
stopped him.
yeah, you
A man
stopped
that's
him.
fighting at 147 now and is a champion. He stopped him.
Yeah.
okay, right. But that don't have nothing to do with Tank feeling comfortable. So what? Now you want to take the move to 147? What are you talking about? Fly down. That don't even make sense. So now Tank supposed to move up to 147 because he beat a dude who done moved up to 147.
No, that's
That
not what
makes
I'm saying.
sense.
I'm just saying he handled
He's
himself at
fighting in his
140.
weight class. The guy that moved up to 147 was never in his weight class. What is so hard to understand about that?
Wait, hold on. So you're saying that Barrios was not in his natural weight class when he was fighting Tank
At 140,
He
at
was.
140.
you think 140 is Mario Barrios' natural weight class?
At
Yes
that
or no?
at that time it was.
That's not his natural weight class. That's why he's at 147 and talking about moving up to 154 to fight Boots. That's why.
He's not fighting Boots at no 154.
He
Okay,
definitely
well, go
not.
tell Mario Barrios that because that's what he's campaigning at right now.
I
Mario's
mean,
at 47.
yeah,
Mario's
he's
a
the champion
Right,
at
and he also
147.
said he's trying to get the fight with Boots, and he want to fight Boots at 154. That's out of Mario Barrios in his camp. I didn't make it up.
He said that
No, 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 no,
he
no,
probably
no, no,
fight
no. They all at
157.
147, bro.
When
They
he get
all at
that,
One more time,
147.
Mario Barrios said he want to fight Boots, but he want to fight Boots at 154.
he
Oh,
said that.
he saying
Oh.
he wanna catch him later.
Oh,
I don't
later.
know.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he said that. Okay,
Yes, go. Hey, you can look that up.
Okay.
that's a
I
little
mean,
weird on Mario Barrios' behalf,
that's
though. I
that's
mean,
that's neither here nor there though, because when you talk about Mario Barrios, Boots, even Devin, like they still growing.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So they can, the way that they're growing, like they probably will cap off at 160 at the end of their career.
and
You
that's
know what
when
I'm saying?
guys normally fight at their real class at the end. They besides they damn near walk around at the
They
end.
probably will. I mean, because see, also too, because I mean, what you saying, brother, I kind of seen it that way too with Tank. Because I've seen Tank before. I mean, like I've never seen him up close, training or nothing like that. But I seen him in the street. Like I lived in Baltimore for 13 years. I lived right around the corner from their gym.
So I seen Tank before, and to me, Tank is little. He's a little dude. You know
He a
what I
little
mean?
dude,
But like
man. I'm
Greg
sorry.
said,
Now,
He a little
his
dude, man.
back,
as
he's
far
not
as the
his
way he built, as far as the way he built and the way that he goes in boxing, as far as matching people up with weights and all that, I can't really speak on that because I'm not a fighter or a trainer. But I know just looking at him, I would be like, yeah, he's a little dude. So if he's fighting at 130 or 135, I probably would, I ain't gonna lie, I probably would be like, man, y'all get in the ring with him, y'all ain't gonna be that much bigger than me. That's probably what I would say. Now, motherfucker might say that's some bitchy shit, but I'm just telling you, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I would say that. You know what I mean? I would. I ain't gonna lie. I would say that. But I'm not a fighter or a trainer, so I don't really know how that go. Because the way I understood it was this: when you go weigh in, if you make the weight after that, you fight.
It's on.
Correct.
Because
Yeah.
I've heard fighters and trainers say just because you put on more weight don't mean you get stronger or you're gonna necessarily be a harder puncher than the guy you fighting. Sometimes it makes you slower. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's what I've heard fighters and trainers say. So I don't really know the science behind that. You know what I mean?
I mean, but
But
we've seen that in fights though, when dudes come in bulky.
Well,
Listen,
what it
losing
is,
weight,
what it
losing weight
really
and
is,
lifting weight for some
it might
guys
not,
is an
Weight
attribute
is
that a lot of
how
people
you
don't have.
rehydrate.
yeah, it might not make you stronger, but it will raise up your punch resistance. You feel me? Like that extra weight, it'll raise up your punch resistance. You know what I'm saying? Like
Look
you'll
how
be able
Triple
to take
G
more
looked
punches.
it. Look how Triple G looked at it, and he got bulky as shit. Them last couple fights, he looked as
Yeah,
slow. He didn't look the same, but he was
yeah,
older. But
he
he
was
was,
older there.
he was
but he
over,
was
but
bulky.
still fighting at 168. It was completely different than when he was at 160.
Absolutely, I
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but
agree
he
with you
only
on
how
that.
many fights Triple G had in '68? One,
Maybe
two?
two, maybe two. He
Yeah.
fought the.
Two of
Yeah,
them
he was out.
outside of the
Yeah,
Canelo fight, he
yeah
only
he was
had
out. Yeah, Triple G was already 75 by the time he went to 68.
That's how he looked it though.
Shit.
Yeah.
Old ass
Triple
Russian
G,
boy.
Triple G looked like a fat boy though. When he moved up, he looked like a fat boy.
I
Yeah.
just want to
He
understand
ain't
how
look
is
like
he
he
allowed
looking
to
so
be called and
terrific.
still hold
Hey,
a
hey,
belt as
hey,
a champ? He hadn't fought anybody.
Who?
who you talking about? Who you talking about?
Triple G. How is he still considered a champion, but they skipping everybody that they don't like?
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
that
not gonna say he
wasn't
didn't
as
fight
bad
You
anybody.
question.
He
say
fought
Triple G?
people.
Triple
He
G?
fought people.
Who the last person Triple G fought?
He fought
It was Canelo,
Canelo.
right?
He fought Danny God
I
damn,
felt
what's the
like he
black
Jacobs.
lost
boy
that fight
name?
against Danny
Danny
Jacobs.
Jacobs.
Yeah, Danny Jacobs. He fought
How many years ago was that?
but I mean that was the time these guys was relevant though. I mean,
Okay,
No, no,
but
no, no,
he
no.
hasn't fought
What
anybody in
he's
that weight
saying
class
is
in years.
right. That's what he's saying. That's what
what
he's
is he
saying.
saying? I'm sorry. Say it again.
He's
He
saying
hasn't
Triple
fought
G ain't
anybody
fought.
in that weight class in years.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, I think he done. I mean, I don't even know if he's still. I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah,
if he's
he
still
done.
Yeah,
around.
he's still the champion. Why?
Nah,
The
champion. What
champion,
is
what
he?
weight?
Champion emeritus or what? What
Triple
you
G
saying?
don't have any
If
belts.
his last
Triple
name
G
was
champion at
Jackson or
60 right
Hightower,
now?
it'd be 50.
No, Triple J ain't had them belts in probably
Triple
about 3 years. Probably 2
Yeah.
years. It's
Triple G
it's
champion
a
at
whole bunch
160
of
right
new
now?
guys.
No.
Currently.
My man got the belts. His countryman got the
Adames.
belts.
What you
Adames.
talking about?
And
Carlos
then
Adames at
I
China
know he
Bantam?
turned over at one time he had all the belts, but I know he turned over some belts to his countrymen. You right about that.
Nah, you
in the
got
top
Carlos
rank boy got the
Adames.
rest of Triple G belts. What's his
Adames got
name?
the WBC.
The
Erslan
bull.
Lara got the WBA.
In my
And
in the
Janabek got the
Yeah,
IBF and the
Jane back.
WBO.
exactly. Janabek. I couldn't think of his name, but ain't they
You
Yeah,
from the
okay.
same? They from the same country, right?
Adamas got Charlo belt. Adamas got Charlo belt.
Right.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
is they calling him what? Champion recess? What does
Right.
that
He
mean?
The recess is
he
probably
coming up
it.
though. He coming up on that February card. He got to defend it against the European boy.
But that's Jamel
When
coming
that
up on there,
bell
not Jamal.
that mean when that bell ring, take your ass back to class.
You know what I'm saying? Jamel fight, not Jamal.
Yeah.
Now
Uh,
Jamal's supposed to have a play coming up too though. He's supposed to
Yeah,
have something going on.
Well,
Jamal just
I don't know about all that yet.
Jamal just pulled out for a second.
Yeah,
did he?
yeah.
That's
They're
what I'm
talking
saying.
about
Jamal
him
not
fighting
fighting.
his
Jamel
first
is,
fight.
not Jamal.
They got to
Yeah.
get back though. They got to get back. I wanted to see Jamal. I wanted to see Jamal fight Canelo. Actually, that seemed like that ain't gonna happen though.
Yeah.
I
I
thought he
wanted to
might.
see him fight
I thought
Triple
at
G,
one
but Triple
point in
G was
time,
never fighting.
I thought he might have stood a chance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I thought he would have been one of the ones that could have go the distance with him for sure. I feel like he was strong enough to. You know what I mean? I feel like his boxing
Yeah.
ability, he could handle him.
At
Yeah,
one
Jamal
time,
been. Yeah,
Yeah,
But I
but
don't know
but
where his
only
I don't know where his
only with
mental at now,
momentum.
though.
Only
On,
with momentum.
on the with
Only
momentum.
with momentum.
yeah.
Only with momentum. I
Yeah,
only
Jamal
want to
been
see a
been
Charlo.
at Coach Ronnie's gym a couple of times, but he ain't been, fully back in the gym full time like that, to prepare for a fight of any magnitude. So it's still gonna be a minute before, he gets back in the ring like that.
He ain't got that. I mean, what he 34 now? It ain't really too much time to play around. For real, for real.
Yeah, he got to
That
come
time
on
go
with
by
it.
quick.
Yeah.
He got to come on with it, and
That
that's the
shit.
city. But I'm saying he got to come on with it.
Cause I was believing in him, man, for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, who y'all want to see Usyk fight next?
Who
Come on,
said?
come
Usyk.
on, EH, you ain't gonna do this tonight, EH. Come on,
But
man, because I
Cody.
know what you're gonna do. You're not gonna do that tonight, EH. I know exactly what you about to get into, but listen,
But Cody.
listen. Here's the thing, though, right? It doesn't matter who they line up. None of them dudes stand a chance except for Tyson, and you see what happened to him. No, none of
But
them other dudes
man,
now,
I'm
got
What
starting
what
to
it
about
heavyweight
takes
that? What
division.
about? Wait, 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 wait,
from
wait, wait,
young
Hold
wait,
up,
to
hold
wait,
up,
old.
hold up.
None of
wait,
them got what it
wait,
takes. Come on,
wait,
bro. What you
wait,
about to say? I'm listening
wait,
to you. I'm
wait.
listening.
wait.
I'm listening.
First of all, Daniel Dubois already beat him. If
Oh,
we
see,
just want to keep it factual.
bang. That's what, bang, nope, bang. That's what I didn't want EH to start talking about, and you just jumped right into it.
You
No,
knew
no,
it
no,
But
was
no, no.
coming.
listen. We watched this shit happen. We watched this shit happen 3 times with Usyk. It happened at cruiserweight. He screamed low blow when it was a body shot.
Yeah.
It
Okay,
happened in the Josh. I think it was either the first or the second
Yeah,
Joshua fight.
the first one.
The first one. He screamed low blow. That was a stoppage. And that
okay.
Daniel Dubois shit, that little 30-minute interlude they had in the middle of that round, that's a
Mm-hmm.
TKO, bro. That's a knockout.
I'm gonna
Hey,
give
So
y'all
he
that
got
hey,
Daniel
him.
Dubois. I'm gonna
hey,
say,
Usyk and
I'm gonna give
Lomachenko
y'all
be
that
doing the
Daniel. Oh,
same
I'm
shit.
sorry.
They be doing
Okay,
that. They do
I'm
be
gonna
doing
give y'all
that.
the Daniel Dubois shit. Right, that very well could have been right. Now, Greg said something right. Now, if the ref stopped it when that hit occurred, I couldn't be mad at that. I definitely couldn't be mad at that. But even the ref knew that was bullshit.
Come
So
on,
the
bro.
man, listen, the man got up and he stopped him, and I feel like he stopped him because he was hurt, because he was mentally hurt because he thought he won that fight. I agree with that, right? I do,
Yeah.
but in my mind, bro, after if they get a chance to run this back, right, y'all boys not gonna be able to say the same things because then y'all gonna be believers because y'all already seen, and bang, you're a Tyson Fury dude, so I know you already got a little bit of hate. You've seen him
I'm not a
stop you.
Fury dude. I'm not a
You
Fury dude
hold
at
on. I
all.
heard you said Fury won that. Hey, bang! I was on your live, bang. I heard you say you was a little disappointed when he lost that fight, bang.
Right,
You
because
was
I voted for
disappointed.
Fury to win that fight, but I'm not a
Yeah.
Fury fan. I was just
Oh, so you're
calling the
not a
sport.
Fury fan? Okay, let me
No.
rephrase that. You was going for Fury that night. I'm sorry, but what
Right,
I'm saying to
right.
It
you,
was cold that
listen,
night.
that's 1 and 2. Fury's the best. Nobody else beats Fury besides Usyk, bro. Who else in the out them heavyweights gonna be able to handle Fury, bro?
But see, listen, this
None
my
of them.
thing though. Listen, well, Usyk a bad motherfucker, man.
He
I'm
make
not
that
gonna
shit
take
look.
nothing.
They hitting him
I'm
in his
not.
nuts because they can't keep up with the pace.
Hey, listen,
Man,
I'm
that
not
nigga
gonna
never
take.
got
I'm
hit
not gonna.
low though. That's the thing. That's the
I'm not
thing.
gonna take nothing away from Usyk. Usyk a bad motherfucker. I don't think that shot that Daniel Dubois hit him with, it definitely wasn't. It definitely wasn't in the nuts. But I
Yeah.
don't think it was low. They could say it was borderline. But I do fault Dubois for not staying focused and letting the motherfucker stop you. If Dubois would have went the distance, the argument would have looked it better. But he shouldn't have let himself break down like that. But because Dubois is back on his momentum, I got 3 fights I want to see Usyk fight. Bacoli,
Oh,
Zhang, Zhang, and Dubois rematch. He ain't got to fight Joshua. He ain't got to fight Deontay Wilder.
Cody got
I don't
one
want to see
round.
none of them other fights. He beat Fury twice.
yes.
He
Them
beat
wins,
Joshua twice.
you can't take nothing away from Usyk. Usyk is a
Hey,
bad motherfucker. I'm
hey,
not. He's a bad motherfucker. But to come from cruiserweight and beat these guys at heavyweight, like I'm not. But I do want to see those 3 if he want to do them because he's a little older, he's a little long in the tooth. You know what I mean? But I
But he
and
want to
I
know
see
these
think
those
I
dudes
think
3.
sweet.
goddamn
He know
Timothy
they
Bradley
sweet.
take his comment back too, talking about he wasn't an all-time great, but then like, oh, now he's saying he's an all-time great now. Nah, motherfucker, you said he wasn't an all-time great, but months ago you were talking about Tyson Fury was one of the greatest heavyweights ever before Usyk scored him twice. Come on, man.
Who
Yeah, they
said
get
that?
over first.
Timothy Bradley.
Okay. But
But see,
Tim say all types of shit, man.
boxing sauce. This is what happens, boxing sauce.
You
When
talking
you take
about
a
Uncle
loss,
Tom
when
Bradley?
you take a loss, these motherfuckers just throw you away, bro. Look what the fuck they did to EJ, bro.
I know,
Like that
right?
shit,
I
bro.
know,
That
right?
shit
That's
is
some shit
crazy
too.
to me the way they treat EJ, bro. I'm like, this motherfucker lost one fight.
Yeah.
I
He
don't care if
lost
EJ
one
never fight
fight
again. He's still my
after
dude. I like how he
juggernauting
kills.
through everybody. This nigga beat everybody at 147. Keith Thurman, you my man, but you ran from the young boy. You ran
Yeah.
from him. You ain't give him a shot,
Yeah.
and he kept knocking motherfuckers down. And he
Yeah.
lost to the fucking pound for pound fighter in the fucking world, bro.
Yeah.
And then motherfuckers
Yeah.
just acting like he ain't shit.
I didn't. You know what's crazy? I don't feel like people feel like. Some people do probably feel like that. I just think he just who he lost to, that magnitude of that fight. You know what I'm saying? And how long it took to make that damn
Hey,
fight.
12, listen, 12.
You know what
I'm
I
gonna tell
mean?
you something. I'm gonna tell you something that I don't pay attention to, probably
What's
because I'm
that?
just an old motherfucker. But Mill made me aware of this. Mill made me aware of this
What?
a couple days ago. See, because Mill is a media dude. So he
Yeah.
pay attention to what people are saying, shit that's going on in the media, looking at analytics. He said, all the fucking EJ fans is off the internet. They ain't here no fucking more.
Completely gone.
No, that's
You know
not
what I'm
true. I'm an
saying?
EJ
Like there's
fan.
no
Hey,
more, because
listen.
that's just like, bro,
I just say
He
K-State,
lying.
man.
He lying because
we
it's
on
still Big
here,
Fish Texas around
and,
here.
and we
I
talk.
knew you was
Oh,
gonna say
I
that,
ain't from
Bang.
Texas, but I'm an
Hey,
EJ fan.
Bang. Hey,
hey,
Bang.
look,
But real talk, you probably
we
the
talk
only
about Cool
one.
Boy all the fucking time. That's
Yeah.
our nigga. If he lose, so what? That's our man. We talk about Hank Lundy. We talk about Tevin Farmer. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause
Those
we
my
fuck with
guys.
them. They our guys. Win, lose, or draw. We fuck with our guys. These dudes that was all supporting EJ, bro, they just gone.
Hey, man, so much for
You motherfuckers got 10 years of highlight reels that you could just go in your house, sit down, put together EJ destroying motherfuckers, and put that shit on the internet and be like, y'all must have forgot. You know what I'm saying?
But this thing,
No,
this
we're
this
Joe
world is
Budden.
a what have you shown me lately? So if when you get all
Yeah.
that time off and you're
Yeah.
not around, nobody sees you. Cause bro, you gotta understand something. He had a lot of time off, bro, and then he'll come
Hey,
back and give us a high level fight for sure. But then he'll disappear.
that's the
I don't.
problem.
I hate the thing. I hate. You know what's so crazy, bro? And I said this to y'all. I didn't want Crawford getting mixed up with Spence again because I knew he was gonna hold shit up. Just like how Fedor just got held up waiting around for him, and he
Yep,
wasn't ready yet. Look how
Oh,
much
yeah,
time
yeah,
went
yeah.
past. That man probably was
Okay,
ready
yeah.
like September sometime,
that's
maybe
right.
Yeah,
sooner
yeah,
after
yeah,
his
yeah.
shit held up. He waited for
That's right.
him just for him to
hey,
say, "Yo,
hey,
I'm not ready yet." And I
hey,
understand that
12.
new trainer, you know what I'm saying? And you
Right.
in your
Mhm.
30s now trying to learn new tricks from a new dude. Well, from I'm sorry, not from a new dude, but from a great trainer, because he's a
Right,
good
right,
trainer. But now you got to
right,
learn this style. You got to change things up. I don't
right,
know if that's good for him at this point in time in his situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm
right,
not
right,
saying he
right,
need to
right.
fight like how he fought, how he normally fight, because I don't know if that's at his age. I don't know if he still can do that. Maybe he can, but
Mm-hmm.
it's just taking time, bro. People want to see you, bro. When they don't see you, that's when they start the negative shit,
Mm-hmm.
or they start
I'm getting a lot of
start not
money.
caring about you. You know what I'm
And,
Yeah,
and
saying?
that's a
yeah,
great
yeah.
point what you're talking about, 12, because you talk about that extended layoff that Errol Spence has, right? And another fight out there in the area, man, like Jamel Charlo, after his fight against Canelo, we ain't really much seen from him.
You
We
went and
just
enjoyed
Yeah,
that money.
back and walk with
yeah.
Fedor and all that type of stuff too, right? But hey, we haven't seen much from him, and he's supposed to be like champion in recess there at 154. Hey,
Yeah.
shit,
Right.
why not? How about this? How about if you want to come back and have a big fight there, Jamel Charlo, you could fight Sebastian Fundora, getting them
I
belts
would
back, start the
But
I would
that's
game
the
like
over.
that.
word,
I
man.
would like
You
that.
know what I mean?
I would
Mm-hmm.
like that. That's the fight I want to
And
see for
is that the
sure.
word,
Hey, look. Let me say this right quick. That nigga Chalk Jamel say, I don't give a fuck who. I don't give a fuck who think they finna get lined up for this WBC. I'm first. I'm next. I'm
Mm-hmm.
next. He coming back
that's
looking for
right.
that. That boy.
Right,
That boy come. He come back looking for that work.
right.
You know what I
Hey,
mean?
Okay.
Ain't
Bang,
You gotta
nobody
I
that
want
wants
respect
to
him
that.
talk
before
about
took
that.
his title,
I
Understood.
so
want to talk about that money
he got every
though,
right.
because when they were talking about having Fundora versus Crawford, but they still had Jamel as the WBC champion in recess. I'm like, yeah, you could talk about all that stuff with Crawford, but Charlo got first dibs on them belts. So
Yeah.
that's
Facts.
That's
all.
what he
And
said.
he ain't trying to take nothing light either. He ain't trying to
Mm-hmm.
take nothing light when he come back. You gotta
And
respect that, man.
and you guys think about this, guys. He never lost that 154. You know what I'm saying? So he
No.
still is the dude. Realistically, he
Well,
just ain't,
he
like you
he
said, been
lost at
around.
154, but he ain't lose his belt to
Oh,
Oh
he
yeah, I'm
did.
154.
sorry, he did.
Yeah,
You
I
know
mean,
what?
they didn't
That
take his
fight
Who
was
belt.
that?
that
Who
fight was
lost at 50?
controversial, man. That was
The
a
Tony
Solo.
Harrison
tough
joint.
call,
Yeah, the
man.
Yeah,
Tony Harrison fight.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, the
tough.
I mean,
Tony.
but it's
Tough.
a,
Oh
Tony
yeah,
it,
Harrison
But
yeah,
it,
didn't
yeah.
know
listen,
about that
but
fight.
listen, he avenged his loss. He avenged his loss, and he avenged his draw with knockouts.
Knockout.
So
Yeah,
facts,
yeah, he redeemed
yeah.
himself. Fuck that shit.
facts.
Like, yeah,
Yeah, that
nah,
was a tough one
yeah,
though. I was watching that
yeah.
fight. I was a little shocked. I had to watch that fight like 3 times to really
But you
figure
know
that
what's
shit out.
fucked up? You know what's
What's
fucked
that?
up? The people who decide to say these fighters are over, careers are over, are people who wouldn't even think about getting in the fucking ring. That's the
Bro,
They wasn't even
that's
thinking
hey,
about
look,
getting in
Greg. Hey,
the
look,
that's the
Greg.
Greg.
They
Look,
wasn't even
craziest
Greg.
thinking
part.
about getting in the
Hey,
gym.
look, Greg. Not only that, the people when the people who say a fighter is over after one loss, they'll still say, "Oh, that fighter would never beat a Sugar Ray Leonard who had 3 losses. That fighter would never beat a Marvin Hagler who had this many losses.
Everybody want to be destroyed.
A Lennox Lewis who had 2 losses.
Who got
A Mike
knocked out
Tyson,
twice.
A Mike Tyson
Mm,
who we seen quit.
Yeah.
We seen
mhm.
Mike quit.
Multiple
We
times.
seen Mike get knocked out. We seen Mike quit. We seen Mike bite niggas. All that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, everybody want to be
But
destroyed now,
nobody today is safe. Like I say, Floyd created the undefeated thing. That was
Yeah,
the trend that Floyd created.
yeah,
Broner created the trend of why you have to stay undefeated. Once he
correct.
lost, he was the first one to get slandered. Out of all these
Mm,
fighters that just lost, he was the first
mhm.
one. You
But
understand
it's
what I'm saying?
also how you carry it, though, man. You know, that boy off the chain
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
no, that's a fact. Ali carried it the same way, got his ass knocked out too. We love you, but ain't nobody.
Mhm.
Oh, that's the greatest of all time. You can't tell a nigga about Muhammad Ali.
And
Yeah,
ain't
Nobody.
nobody
man, yeah,
clowning him though because of how he
yeah.
carried himself.
right.
Like, you know, your
Listen,
boy
man.
You
carried it
feel
like
me?
a clown.
And I'm not comparing these fighters to those fighters. I'm just comparing the fans of today
Right,
to the
Mhm.
fans of yesterday. You know what I'm
right.
saying? It ain't fair. It ain't
Hold on,
Mhm.
fair.
man. Hold
Somebody
on,
got
man.
to
Right.
lose, bro. That's why
Hold
we
on, man.
have the
Let me
fights.
ask you
Listen,
guys
man.
this
Listen,
question,
bang.
right?
Listen. My thing is
How
this.
do I'm sorry, go ahead, my
Listen.
bad.
Listen. My thing is this. Bang. You got to understand something. You see, I'm TBE, and I work. You know, I do this. You know what I'm saying? You know, hard work is
This
easy
nigga
work.
stupid, man.
Yo, you stupid. Yo, let me ask you guys this question because I seen this fight pop up. How do you guys feel about that next Keith Thurman fight, though? I see he's fighting somebody that Liam already beat. Do y'all feel like that's
Listen, 12. Keith is not gonna make that fight. He gonna get an injury walking to the supermarket, bro.
oh
Man, he
man,
fragile,
Hey, look.
man.
Not only that.
damn.
I was surprised to hear.
Keith also said, "What Spence said? Spence ducking me."
He said that?
Wait, what?
What?
Man, go sit down somewhere, man. Man,
No, he
no,
didn't.
this ain't
He
say
ain't
that.
say
Man, go
that.
sit down somewhere.
I was
He
riding
ain't
with
say
Keith
that.
at one time, man. I was with Keith at one time,
Me
bro.
too. Me
I
too.
was with
Me
him,
too.
bro.
For
I'm
sure.
not gonna lie.
Me
Bro,
too. No, listen.
Keith is a
At one time in his era, Keith had the best resume at 147, bro.
That was a
he
From
long
the
did.
time
time
ago,
I
bro.
forget
Keith,
what year it was, but from the time he fought Carlos Quintana up until now, Keith ain't
this
fought no
nigga say that was
cupcake.
a long time ago, fam.
No,
I
that's
mean,
why I said after during that era. During
Yeah.
that era.
Yeah.
During that era 147, he had the best resume. With the
he
That's
beat
why
exception
he's
Porter.
supposed to
of,
get it back.
like I
He beat
said earlier,
Garcia.
he didn't fight Earl. That was the only thing, the only blemish on his shit. He never fought Earl. He was supposed to get Earl a shot. He was supposed to get
He
Earl a
was.
shot.
He
Earl
was.
was doing
But look,
everything that he
Because he was
needed
seeing
to
this the
wrestlers.
do.
thing.
They was on the
This the
same
thing. This, but
network,
look, this
promotion, whatever. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
look, this the thing, EH. It ain't the fact that he never fought Spence. Spence got a belt and he acted like Spence wasn't there. He came out on camera and said, I know you guys want to see me versus Spence. Not gonna happen this year. Might not
Yeah.
happen next year. Might not happen the year after that. Hey man, keep
Yeah.
you out the way now. You start talking
Yeah.
like that, then you go through all these
Hey,
injuries, then you gonna call Spence a duck because he don't want to fight you.
Yeah.
What are we doing? What are
Yeah.
we doing?
Patrick,
Like,
Yeah.
come on, bro. I don't
So
know what a Keith Thurman check look like, so you'll never see what a Errol Spence check look like ever.
so do
You know what
that
I
well,
take
you
mean?
know,
away
it
from
turns
his
out the
that,
Chiefs
that
got
does
a
that
problem
take
with body
away
shots, and as we all know, that's Errol bread and butter.
does that take away
Right.
Mhm.
from his wins against those top guys that he
Never.
beat when he beat
Never.
Garcia and he
Keith
beat.
Thurman.
No, you
Listen,
beat him.
listen,
You beat him.
listen.
No,
One
hell
thing
no.
about
Don't take
Keith.
away nothing.
One thing about Keith. Keith was the truth. I don't take nothing away from that boy.
Right.
What that boy can do in the ring. But
You
Okay.
beat him.
he
You
shot
beat him.
himself in the foot, bro. He ruined his own legacy, bro. We talk. Keith got it to the point to where the fans are talking about him as if he just been getting knocked out left and right. He only lost to Pacquiao.
That's it.
He
Right.
only lost to
Decision.
Pacquiao. You
Right.
feel me?
Yeah.
So, but Keith did it to himself, bro. He made
Yeah,
himself.
he kind of like in the way now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I agree. I
yeah,
agree with that. I agree with that. I agree
yeah.
with that.
Keith killed his own career, bro. He killed his own career.
I
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
he
Yeah, he
saw
in the
done.
way.
Yeah, keep
I just
done.
saw that he
Keep
was
done.
tweaking a little fight in Australia, and I was like, man, who promoting this? Where this shit come from?
Uh-huh.
I'm like,
He
oh,
done.
Yeah.
He
Hey,
done.
hey, that might
He done,
get
bro.
picked up. That might get picked up by Amazon Prime, but we'll see because it's over in Australia and stuff. Because look
okay.
like they trying to set up that joint where if Keith Thurman win that, then he may fight Tim Tszyu like it
Fight
was
Zoo, yeah. Yeah.
last year. So we got to see how this gonna work.
Because
Hey,
Tim Zoo
look,
got to definitely get.
Zoo will beat the shit out of Keith Thurman right now.
I'm not gonna say that.
What?
I'll
Mm,
say
Man,
No,
this.
he'll
no,
beat
not a
the
I'll
shit
Keith
say
out of
with
Thurman,
Keith
not a
Thurman.
Keith
momentum.
Thurman
Not
with
the same
momentum,
one
not a
time.
Keith Thurman with
I'm
momentum.
not gonna say he's gonna beat the shit out because I seen some things that Tim Zoo definitely need to get. I hope he's working on that now because that last fight,
Y'all,
that was he a tough dude,
ooh,
but
he got
Yeah,
he
but it's
that
not the
tough
same
shit.
one time.
Yeah,
y'all thinking about Keith Thurman from 2017 and 18. This is
he can still
No,
2020,
he
2015.
can still
I'm talking
box.
about the
bro.
Keith Thurman
He
that
can
beat
still
Mario
box.
Barrios. That's what I'm talking about.
He can
Bro,
Yeah,
still
but
box,
look,
bro.
this one.
I
If
hope
we
we
just,
get that
I don't
hey,
know how
fight.
look,
tough
if
he
we just
is.
want to be honest, I do respect the fact that Keith Thurman
Yeah, it's
is
over
taking
for
a
one
tune-up
time.
after those injuries and that layoff, and looking rusty against Mario Barrios and all. I mean, not was it Mario Barrios?
Yeah, his
Or
last
who
fight
was
was
that?
Mario
Yeah,
Barrios.
Mario Barrios. Yeah. So I do respect the tune-up. It's just weird to see a Keith Thurman fighting whoever in Australia, like on a crazy network under a crazy promotion.
Yeah.
Like
No limit
you
promotion. Not no
you
limit
did it to
wrestling, but
yourself
no
though,
limit
Keith.
promotion.
You did it to yourself though, Keith. That's one
Yeah.
thing about it.
Listen,
He did it to
listen.
himself.
I did this to myself. And even though Keith hasn't lost since Pacquiao, but I did this to myself with Adrian Broner, bro, like 3 times. Every time AB
Cause we
came
love
back,
AB,
I
bro.
was like, man, oh man, my young nigga, come on. Bro, that
We
motherfucker
love AB.
disappointed me so many
Yo, I
times.
don't know what it is about AB. He always he know how to drag us in, bro. I was the
Yeah,
same way, bro. I was
Yeah.
the same way
yeah,
Well,
last
he's
fight against
likable,
Flair.
man. You know,
He
you
know how
want
to
him
Hey,
suck
to.
us in,
hey,
He's
bro.
Hey, cause
likable.
look,
yeah.
cause look,
hey,
I'm gonna tell you
hey,
He's
why.
likable, man.
Broner did it for the culture, bro. He blew up like a rapper. He was out there for the
Yeah,
culture. That's why niggas hated him and loved him. I fuck with Broner.
Nah, he was
I
funny to
think
me,
yeah.
as far as in the ring, maybe Greg can tell me different. As far as in the ring, Broner did everything that a solid fighter could do. As far as like he had solid defense,
Mhm.
good footwork, speed, strong in both hands. His power carries to the end of the fight. He dropped Sean Porter. He's the first person to drop
man.
Sean Porter, and that was in the 12th round. You
yep.
feel me?
Mhm.
Uh, 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 uh. His agility, he never really gassed out. He didn't get stopped by Pacquiao, didn't get dropped by Pacquiao. None of that. You know what I'm saying? So he had the heart. He just lacked the discipline. And with him focusing so
There it
much
is,
on
right there.
defense,
There it is,
he
right there.
didn't.
Mhm.
Yeah,
He
you
didn't.
just answered it. There it is, right there. You ain't had to do.
Yeah,
Now let me ask you this, G. Hey, G.
I'm
Do
listening.
you think that at some point Adrian Broner outgrew Mike Stafford
I think
as a
he
trainer?
outgrew. I think he outgrew planet Earth. Cause, cause what happens? Cause what happens with niggas is right. We forget like the small things. And what I mean is, look at MC Hammer when he caught his light. They said this motherfucker was taking 200 people out on the road with him. So that's
Crazy.
200. So that's 200 people you gotta feed. That's 200 people you gotta make sure they coordinated with the group. Make sure they know where to be. The itinerary had to be crazy for them niggas. So
Mhm.
Mhm.
the reason I brought up Hammer, because that was the biggest I ever seen. It was how Hammer moved.
Mm-hmm.
But Broner moved similar because Broner had everybody from the hood with him. All his niggas, everybody that was supposed to be somebody to him, he had them with him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
My thing is, he's calling the shots. When you in your 20s, you can't be calling the shots, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry because
Yeah.
you're going to most likely choose the wrong thing every time. And the
Yeah.
reason you doing that because you're moving off of energy. You're not moving off of experience. You know what I'm
Experience.
saying?
Yeah.
You moving
Yeah.
off of energy. So
Mm-hmm.
when it's time for you to be training, you like, man, my niggas going to the pool party, so I'm going with them. Fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
When it's time for you
Mm-hmm.
to be training, you like, man, my niggas at the club, I'm going with them. Fuck it.
Yeah, take
I
it
Mm-hmm.
know
all.
can't nobody beat me because I went to the
Mm-hmm.
club the last fight. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
but it's one thing we ain't gonna beat. None of us is ever gonna beat time. You can't, you
Mm-hmm.
can't, you can't stop the time. You can't make it go faster. You can't slow it down. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We getting
Yep.
older. The reason I'm going into it like this is because niggas seem to think they can slow down time or they can speed it up or they can stop it. When you
Mm-hmm.
the reason I'm talking like this, because when you a fighter and you getting older, yeah, you might still be able to fight, but your body is not agreeing with the things you doing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
you eating, drinking, staying up late, and you still trying to train. It wasn't so much that he outgrew Mike Stafford. He just at that time when you making 10 and 20 million dollars and you in your early 20s, who gonna tell you anything?
Nobody, because they
Because
don't want to cut their bread off.
right. And because even if they do tell you, that
You
don't
ain't
mean
gonna
you
listen.
motherfucker won't listen. But this the thing. When we making that kind of money, we think that's the end all be all because that's your ultimate goal in life is to make that money. But when you
Mm-hmm.
making that money and you young, you like
Mm-hmm.
shit, I ain't gonna do nothing but keep making more money.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you think. You know what I'm
Yeah, they think
saying?
they got all the
And
time
you
in the
know,
world.
and like what you just said is why I always fuck with AB, because I didn't have $1 million and I ain't got $1 million now, but I definitely
Right.
didn't have $1 million in my 20s. If a motherfucker would have gave me 1 million in my
Right.
20s in the
Right.
early 90s, they would have found me in a motherfucking Rolls Royce OD, nigga. I would have been fresh, but I'd have
Hey,
been OD. And I'm just giving it to you straight.
now nigga,
I'd have had an 8-ounce bottle of syrup on the passenger seat. I'm telling you. So that's
yeah,
why when I watch these guys, Sugar Ray Leonard, all these commentators, especially the black ones that was commentating and all this shit when AB was fighting and saying all this shit about him, I'm like, is any of y'all niggas at least trying to pull him up on the side?
right,
Like nigga,
right.
he's
Ooh.
in his 20s with millions of dollars. And
Bruh.
he's from the hood for real. The
Yeah.
nigga from
Listen.
Cincinnati. Like
Hey.
Cincinnati ain't no motherfucking cupcake ass city.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always fuck with ABB. You know, he did a lot of crazy wild shit and all that. I fuck with him though, man.
I,
That's
listen.
us. Like,
I
you know what I'm
seen
saying?
it,
I ain't that old to remember when I was in my 20s, bro. You know what I'm
bro.
saying? Motherfucker don't be wrong with the see, that's another thing today too. When you hear a lot of young people or people period talk about business.
yeah,
Y'all gotta understand, just do your own timeline. Black people ain't really start getting sharp about business till like 30 years ago.
yeah,
Like a lot of shit that we know now about incorporating and all of this other fancy shit motherfuckers be talking about, that shit is
yeah,
new. Somebody
yeah,
coming up today that's in their 20s and 30s gonna be way sharper than somebody that was in their 40s and their 50s because we didn't have access to the information like you do today.
yeah,
You
Right, they
can go
growing up in the
online and
information
get
age.
tutorials and find out shit and learn how motherfuckers is learning how to do shit off of YouTube with the University of YouTube.
yep,
So you can't really castigate and get mad at motherfuckers that had money 20, 30, 40 years ago. You can't because they just didn't know. Like and I ain't trying to be divisive or nothing, but they had to put a bunch of white people around them to handle their money. And who's to say that they wasn't stealing from them or manipulating them or whatever? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times when we look at people that had money or don't got money and all that shit now, it's different for people that's getting money right now. You know what I mean? A Earl Spence, a Frank Martin, a Tank, they gonna be way better off than the athletes that came before them because
yeah,
they just got more knowledge now. They just
Yeah.
understand shit a little bit more. And that's why we can't never knock Floyd, bro. Floyd opened up the door of motherfuckers' minds to say, yo, it's a lot more money on the table, nigga. Go get that money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I never
But you know
talk
what though?
bad about Floyd. And Floyd do some shit
In there,
that I don't like.
too.
Floyd do some shit that I don't like, but he did too much for the boxing game, bro. All that other shit that he do, showing off and flashing, just ignore that shit. That shit ain't for you. And you can't run your career like Floyd run his career. Everybody
No.
boxing career is different.
Nah.
Yeah.
But the shit that he did open up, he opened up motherfuckers thinking. And motherfuckers is negotiating and trying to do shit different. You know what I mean? You
At least
gotta
to get,
give Floyd props for that shit.
at
But
least
a
to get
lot of
Josh
shit that
King
he
right for
said,
Floyd.
Mike Tyson, Sugar Ray Leonard, Roy and them never said. Bernard Hopkins, them niggas got knowledge about the boxing game. Y'all never open motherfuckers' minds up and let motherfuckers know, y'all know this was going on. Floyd did, though. He did, man. Like, he
Yeah.
did. He did a lot for the fucking game, bro. I fucks with
From
Floyd,
a
man. I
business
don't care,
standpoint,
man.
it's
We
a lot
we
more
got
information
we
available
got
to
to get
these
that
guys, and a
Floyd
lot of them are going
AB
to make more money
exhibition
than some of
though.
the old school.
We gotta get that. We need that Floyd AB exhibition, bro, so they can hash it out.
Right.
Listen. You know, I left the game with all of my faculties and made smart investments. So
Right,
what I did, I talked to people.
right.
You know, shout to Al Heyman. Al Heyman was my dad. You know, he advised me to make these investments, and look at me
Real
now.
shit.
But you,
It's that
but
hard
you
work and dedication,
listen,
though,
man.
champ.
It's
We
hard
know
work.
Floyd. We
It's
know
all hard
Floyd
work.
wasn't the smartest of guys, but the business. You know what I'm saying?
but see,
That's all he know.
12,
He
12,
know boxing, bro.
but see, 12, this the thing. Even very smart people, even very intelligent people don't know everything. The most intelligent thing to do is
Right.
surround people around you that know the shit that you don't know.
Yeah.
If you're the smartest person in the room, you need to get better people around you.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I'm gonna tell you.
You know
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
tell you.
saying?
I'm gonna tell you some real shit. I'm gonna tell you some real shit about me. I think I'm pretty smart when it comes to like common sense. But I'm gonna tell you what fucked me up too. I don't trust people. I don't trust nobody.
Mm-hmm.
So a nigga like me will be sitting. I'll be sitting here with a pocket full of money and won't know what to do with it. And instead of me trusting somebody that do know what to do with it, I just go spend it or go give it away or something. Cause I don't know what to
Mm-hmm.
do.
I can understand that.
You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? I was
Yeah.
I was fucked up like that, and I still am a little bit, but now I trust. You know what I mean? I got people around me I do trust, so now I know what to do. But I didn't always know what to do because I
That's
didn't
how it
know.
Right.
is where we come from, bro. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Yeah.
Niggas ain't passing off knowledge or putting you on
Right.
nothing, bro. So
Right.
I
Right.
understand why the mentality is like that,
Right.
bro. You know what I'm saying?
Without
The
without
trust factor.
without without trying to get something from you. You know what I
Absolutely, bro.
mean? Yeah, no, I get
Absolutely.
that. I get that. I get that. And that's why, I realize that like when you get some money and you
yeah,
fucking with the young boys, and if you got money, if
yeah,
you trying to help them with something, don't even ask them for nothing. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like if you help a motherfucker, I don't want nothing from you, nigga. And I ain't no faggot, so you know what I'm saying? Like I
yeah,
don't want nothing from you. I just want to help you. You know what I'm
yeah. I
saying? I'm
feel
not
that.
charging you for it. I don't want no percentage. Like I just
Yeah,
want to help you. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Because that's how you really build shit. Because sometimes when you're trying to get on your feet and you got fucking $10,000 or you got $20,000 and you're trying to get on your feet, you can't really afford to pay no business consultant.
fuck
You know
no.
what I'm saying? Like that ain't 20,000, 50,000, even 100,000. That ain't no real fucking money.
No.
Like if you're trying to establish a business or some shit, that's not really no money. And the knowledge that you need for people to help you to actually establish a business, they gonna want to charge you. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? They gonna want to charge you.
right,
That's what, bro. I had to find that shit out the hard way. Like I don't want no money. I just want you to give me the game of how to establish this. No, I gotta charge you for it. And a lot
right,
of
Right.
times, a motherfucker want to stay in your pocket. They don't want to
right,
just say, okay, here go a flat fee. I'm gonna give you the game. I'm gonna show you how to do it. After I show you, you're gonna be able to do it yourself. No, I'm gonna stay on as a consultant. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
as you making money,
Yeah.
I'm making
Yeah.
like this. You know what I'm saying? This the bloodsucker shit motherfuckers be doing, man. And I expect other people to do it to us, but I don't expect us to do it to each other. Like
Yeah,
if
there's
I
Right.
enough
got
money for
money,
Shit,
everybody,
boy,
man.
a
you know what I'm
nigga
saying?
hire
Like if I
himself for
got
your
money and
company.
I got some game, I'm gonna tell you now. You gonna have to put the
It's enough
footwork
for
in. You gonna have
everybody.
to work. But I'm gonna tell
Right.
you what to do step by step, and I don't want shit from you. Cause
Right.
I do that for you. In a couple years, when you get on your feet, you're supposed to go do that for somebody else.
Gotta pay
Exactly.
it
You know what
Right.
I'm
forward.
saying? Like that's
Pay
Nah,
it
how
I
that
hear
forward.
you.
shit's supposed to go, man.
I,
Like all of
I,
these motherfuckers that
yeah.
got money and got some game, like that's what they supposed to do, bro. That's what I
Course,
think. Like, cause you don't
that
need the money.
that's too much like right though. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
What you
Exactly.
Yep.
Too
said,
much
what you
like right.
said, that's how it's
Mhm.
supposed to be, but it's
And
not
see, this
like
the
that, bro.
problem. See, this the problem. Cause that's why motherfuckers be trying to get away. If I
Yep.
don't help G, if I don't help 12, y'all be the motherfuckers waiting in the alley with a pistol. Like, nigga, give me that shit. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Hey,
That's the
hey,
real
hey,
shit.
hey,
Like motherfuckers be talking all this shit. It's like,
hey,
nigga, you
EA,
gotta go help the niggas that's not eating, bro. I'm
hey,
sorry.
EH, what the old head say, show you right.
Trying to tell
Hey,
you,
hey,
bro.
Oh,
listen.
I ain't
Hey,
gonna hold
And
you, OG. I come from a line of cutthroat old heads, bro. It wasn't
Yeah.
no
right,
help, bro. You had to learn. You had to
right,
figure that shit out on your own, man.
yeah,
You know what
right,
I'm
man.
right,
saying?
right, right, right.
And that's
Hey,
it's more so the younger boys are more so work with you more so your peers a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta
yeah,
kind of you be trusting people who you wouldn't even think you would trust because you can't
right.
trust certain people that is kind of in your circle or
Yeah, that you would think that you would look up to. You
yeah.
Right.
absolutely.
I
You know
made
what
Hey,
I'm
more
look,
saying?
money
hey,
with
look, hey, look,
people that
hey,
I
look.
didn't
Speaking
know.
of trust, hey, look, speaking of trust, I trust that Rayo gonna beat Gary Antoine Russell.
Oh,
I
hey
Ooh,
disagree.
bang, hey
Ooh,
bang. Hold on, I'm gonna have to get
I
with you honest
disagree.
about
ooh,
that,
I
bang.
No,
disagree.
I might
I
have
ooh.
to.
think
Hey
Antoine
bang,
gonna
what's your,
get
hey
him.
bang, what's
agree.
your cash at, man? I
Hey,
wanted
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
same bet
Hey,
after the
hey,
fight.
hey, hey, hey,
I
hey,
want to know
hey,
what your
hey,
cash
D.
at, man.
Hey,
He
hit up my
talking high.
you hit up my channel. I'm telling you right now. Hey, I'm gonna get at you. I'm
You
gonna
gonna
get at
get
you about
okay?
that one.
Because if you think I don't know if he beating Gary Russell, bro. I don't I
He's
feel like
not
Gary
beating Gary
Russell
Russell.
going.
I ain't gonna
I,
beat him.
Antoine gonna hurt him. He too
yeah,
heavy
I
And,
handed
feel
for
like
and,
I
and I'm
Rayo.
feel
gonna tell
like
you
that,
this.
bro.
I'm gonna tell you this. He especially not doing it in New York. If they
Yes,
was
Hey,
if
hey, listen.
if they
yeah.
was fighting in like if they was fighting in California or something, that'd be
A little
different.
bit more momentum for him, right?
I know that
Yeah,
Robert Garcia is in Ryo's corner, but
yeah.
listen, I don't think that's gonna be enough for him against
It's not.
Antoine.
I
It's
don't
not.
think so. I'm
Listen,
shocked he ain't even get him a little money fight before he jumped into this though. A little,
listen.
little soft touch.
Antoine
You
too
know what I
heavy
mean? Get a
handed.
little couple dollars and
I,
then jump into this.
Antoine too heavy handed.
He hungry, bro.
Rayo had a problem with Chris Colbert. So no, no.
Hey, G. What did Antoine do wrong his last fight with Puello?
Against Pollo.
My
Yeah.
my
But
my
see,
opinion,
I'm sorry.
my
Excuse me.
opinion, my opinion was my bad, 12.
No, you good.
My
No, you
opinion
good, bro. I'm sorry.
my opinion was he started too fast as far as the pace. What I mean is Antoine got a habit of coming out and showing you everything he got. He jumping on you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying is when you in there with a veteran and you ain't
Mhm.
holding back, the veteran picking up on everything you doing early. But
Mm-hmm.
what's happening to your body is you driving so fast, so early that when it comes to the middle rounds, the later rounds, you've been driving at a pace that's so high you can only calm back down. You ain't gonna
Mm-hmm.
go no, you're not gonna go no higher, you're not gonna go no faster, you're not gonna get no stronger. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you might have hit me with a couple shots early on. I felt them. All right, that was a good shot, but that was your best shot. Cause I ate that in the second round. We in the eighth
Mm-hmm.
round now. You ain't about to hit me no harder than you hit me in the second. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You ain't about to be no faster. So I think Puello caught up to him far as his rhythm and his timing and realized that he wasn't going to calm down or slow down or work behind his jab. And I think he just rushed the pace of the fight too fast. He didn't let the fight unfold. He just went out there and chased it. And he got caught up chasing. You know what I mean?
So do Gary Russell got the skills? Do he possess the skills to be able to box Rayo and set him up for shit and get him out of
He
there?
he
Hey,
he
y'all
he
go
got
ahead.
it. He got it all. The problem is, can he calm down? You
Yeah.
ever
Okay.
you ever know a nigga? You ever know a nigga been nice at something, but he got a fucked up attitude and he won't chill? Like like
Mm-hmm.
this nigga nice at basketball, but he won't chill. He won't
Mm-hmm.
chill. He always got to get in a rumble with somebody or something.
Mm-hmm.
But if he
Mm-hmm.
would have chilled, the colleges would have been looking at him. He would have went to a good college, and then he would have went to the league. But
Yeah, yeah.
but to me, Gary Antoine got it all. But
Yeah.
the nigga just he putting it out wrong. He just throwing
And
everything at you.
He got it all except the patience. That's gonna be
Yes.
the detriment. That's gonna
Yes.
be the problem
that's
right there.
well, that's the thing. I mean, I've been around the camp for years, and y'all was just recently out there at the gym. Like Greg was talking about with Antoine, he's like really hyper when he starts off his fights. And you saw it in his fight against Puello, and you also saw it in his fight against Francis Barthélemy. Because y'all remember when he had that fight against Barthélemy at Barclays, Barthélemy was getting the best of him for those, first 4 or 5 rounds until Russell caught up to him. And then when he did, that's when they, went ahead and they like called the fight. So with him against Puello, like you said, he was rushing in there, and then Puello just pretty much predicted what he was doing and just kept his distance. And with Gary Antoine at that time, he wasn't really sharp with his defense. So I wasn't really seeing him like picking off shots or properly, swaying and everything like that. So that was like a problem for him in that Puello.
And
So
Puyo's not a
look,
bum,
you
bro.
know what?
Puyo's a good boxer.
No,
So you
not at
gotta give him a
all.
little
Not at
respect.
all.
Gotta give him a little
But you know where
respect.
they come from? You know why you say he abandoned his defense and he did this and he did that wrong? That's from the impatience and frustration. When he can't do what he want to do with a fighter,
Would you get him out
because
of there?
Rayo, right. And Rayo not gonna stand there to be bulldozed. He's not gonna be there for that. You understand what I'm saying? He gonna get in there, get into them educated firefights and spin up out that bitch. He gonna stay, he gonna be on that back foot because Gary Antoine Russell is gonna he's not gonna Gary Antoine is the total package as far as his capabilities. But when it comes to that patience and staying focused and sticking to that game plan, if he can't hurt Rayo fast enough and Rayo is popping him and being effective when he popping, he's gonna get confused, frustrated, and mad. And then it's gonna be all anger. He gonna be out there, and then he on the revenge run. He just lost. He already feel like the Russells don't get they just do in boxing as far as like being
I
benched
did
all
say
the
that.
time. So
He told me that.
if he go out there and he feel like it's gonna be a part 2 of the Paro fight, he gonna get. Ain't no way he gonna calm down. He a street nigga. He ain't got that in him, bro. He ready. He looking for blood, bro.
Hey,
You know what
Don't
I'm
you think it's
saying?
time that them Russell
Gary
bring
Russell
somebody else in the camp?
Jr. is that is what you said. Gary Russell Jr. is that Antoine is a couple notches down, but I get what you're saying though. That patience, if he doesn't get his way, then yeah, he could deviate off that game. And the thing was with my conversation with him a couple days ago, he admitted that in his fight against Puello about being frustrated. So
Yeah,
like,
because he
hey,
couldn't get him out of there.
yeah, so he's saying like he's cleared up for this particular fight, but there's definitely a lot on the line for him on this because you rarely get that second opportunity to fight for a world title, especially back to back like he has.
Yeah.
So
Hey, look. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought you was a Russell when you first got on camera. You
Yeah,
kind
I
of
was
look
getting
like
ready
them
to say that.
niggas.
Bro,
He
you
looked
do
like the
favor,
pop.
bro. You do favor him, bro. I ain't
He
gonna
looked
lie.
like he looked
When you
like the pop.
hey,
listen,
no,
when you said
they
that,
see
I
me
thought
on
you was
live
the cousin of
before,
He
man.
somebody.
looked
Like,
like Pops. Rest in peace. He
hey,
damn
like
sure
he
do.
said, yeah,
That's
but
the
they
that's the
never
big
told me
brother Tyreek.
that I look like.
Right.
Uh,
He the only
hey,
one.
listen.
He the only
When
one.
he was sitting there talking,
Jerry used to be
I was
Russell.
like, damn, he looked like they Pop. Rest in peace. I was like,
Hey
he looked like
yo,
Pops and shit.
hey yo. He the
For
only one
sure.
named. He the only one that's not named Gary.
For
That nigga Tyreek Russell.
Yo, but
sure.
seriously though,
Nah, for
don't
real.
y'all think that they need to bring somebody else in the camp? Because keeping it in the family, man, it's time to switch it up.
Yeah.
I was
Hold on,
just getting ready
say
to
that
ask
one more
that
time.
question.
Wait. My bad,
I was just getting
my
ready
bad.
to ask that question.
I ain't catch that. Say that again, big dog.
I'm
You
saying,
say
like,
what
you
about the
know, like
count?
keeping it in the family. It's time for the Russells to bring somebody else in the camp, man. Because that family philosophy, man, it's time to switch it up, man. You know,
Yeah.
none of them doing nothing
Facts.
different. They're all trying to follow off what their dad would teach them.
Yeah.
But it's time to bring in something else. It's time to change up the flow, spice it up, man. I mean, he's been doing his whole life, man. We got to switch it up.
Yeah.
It seems like Gary
I was
Russell's
just getting ready to
taking
ask
the
that
helm, though.
question.
It
Who
seems
was
like
in
Gary Russell's
Antoine's
stepping up.
corner? Because from what I remember, Gary
His
Jr. was in
brother.
the corner.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. It seemed like
Gary
he's
Jr.
taking on the
and
helm
Gary
of getting his brothers in
and
order.
Gary Allen.
That's what it
yeah.
seemed like.
Yeah,
Hey, but
it
look,
hasn't
but
really
look,
changed.
but look, them niggas was raised like that too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
They was raised like that to stick together like that. So they
right.
even if one of them was open to it, after they sit down and had a vote, they probably like, nah, we'll skip out on that. Like, I
Yeah,
Oh
mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
hey,
I can
look,
see
not
that.
only that,
I can see
not
that.
only that, Greg, are they willing to listen to somebody else, even if they
that's
did bring them in? You
that's
know
what
what
Well,
I
I'm
mean?
saying.
somebody in that family got to have the foresight. Everybody can't. You can be like-minded without thinking the exact same thing.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a
Like, you know,
fact.
it's
That's a
just time
fact.
for them to switch it up, man. Because I think Antoine got a bright future, man. Garrett
Hey,
Jr. It's
Dog.
over for him. He's training. That's fine, but you
It
need to bring
he
somebody
just
else
had
in
too
and add just
he
a
just
little
had too
extra
much
flavor
time
to what
off.
you got going on.
He should have got back in as soon as he healed up. He took too much time off. I don't know if it's
Well,
because of the
he
pop
couldn't. Well, he
pass and then he,
no, no, no,
you know
no,
what I'm
no, no,
saying?
not that. It was hard for them to get fights. They never benched themselves except for when their daddy died. But before that, Gary wasn't getting Junior wasn't getting no fights. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
He
Oh
got
no,
the biggest problem getting fights.
he was fighting
Yeah,
every 2 years or every
yeah.
other
Every
year or some
2 years or
shit.
something like something like
Yeah.
that.
He
Because
also
You know
couldn't
what I'm
stay healthy.
saying?
You
remember,
know, we're
he
gonna
was
take it
fighting
Gary
all the way
that
around.
Leo Santa Cruz fight. They would never give him that Leo Santa Cruz
Gary
fight.
Gary always wanted Leo Santa Cruz and Abner. I remember that shit.
That
His
should have been
whole
easy to
career,
pick though. They was all under the
them
same
dudes
umbrella.
ducked him. Leo and Abner
Yeah.
ducked him.
He wanted
Plain
Tank
and
too,
simple.
and he chased Lomachenko for their rematch. This is
Yeah,
another
did it.
thing. Let me say
Yeah,
this. Let me
did.
say this real quick, real fast. This is what I don't like. I don't like the way everybody was saying, "Oh, Devin need to give Lomachenko a rematch." If Lomachenko would have got his hand raised, he wouldn't have ran it back.
Nope.
Right.
So they wouldn't have had the same energy for Lomachenko.
Certainly
You
would.
feel
Right.
me? If Lomachenko would have won that fight by the hairs of his chinny chin, he wouldn't have
Mm-hmm.
ran it back, bro, and nobody would have said nothing about it. But
Nothing.
now,
Mhm.
Devin couldn't have ran it back
Devin
if
need
he
to run it
wanted to.
back. Devin
He
need to run
was
it
never
back,
gonna
man.
make
Fuck that.
135 again.
Say it again.
I said Devin couldn't have made it fought Loma if he wanted to, because he was never gonna make 135 again. You saw how Devin looked on
Facts.
that score.
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah. So
Facts.
I agree with you with that. I
He
agree.
was
Facts.
never gonna make 135 again, even if he wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing for him was to make 135 was for that Lomachenko fight. You know, just to
Facts.
say, hey, you know what? I finally fought Lomachenko, even though I'm the undisputed champion and whatnot. But I finally got that fight with Lomachenko that I was chasing
He'd have made
since
it.
2019.
He'd have made it for Tank.
Mm. Mm.
Of course.
Hey, look, not
Yeah, he'd
only
have made
that,
135 for
he
Tank.
got undisputed. He got undisputed and
I'm sorry, I
defended
just
his
want
belts.
to be able to want to fight Tank, man.
He
I honestly believe that's just a clout thing. If he
You
really
said
believe?
wanted to
again.
fight Tank, they could have. He could have forced the issue.
Like,
I
Like
mean,
when he was a free agent,
but
he
you
didn't
got
have
to
to
think
sign with
Tank
Bob.
never
He could
wanted
have
to
went over
fight
to
him.
PBC. They had all the extra.
I
like
don't
But Tank
believe.
never wanted to fight him.
Hey,
How you
man, I
know?
don't
If he
believe
come to
really, bro.
PBC, it's nothing I've seen from PBC to where they would duck one of their fighters, especially in house.
Mm.
Yeah, I
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't mean to cut you off to a
no
street.
go
Here's
go.
the thing. Tank never asked for the Devin fight. He said he wanted the Devin fight. When Devin lost against Lomachenko, Tank could have fought Devin then.
Devin
He
could have
could have fought
signed with
him then.
PBC. End of discussion.
Do you think?
End of
I
discussion. He
mean,
could
but
have signed
that's
with
I mean, I
PBC.
mean,
He signed across the street
Ryan
when he
when
was
he
a
lost
free
to
agent.
Ryan, supposedly.
He was a free agent. If he signed with PBC and say I want to fight Tank, guess what's going to happen? They gonna fight.
yeah. I can't
I
They
say
in
don't.
that,
house.
bro.
I don't really
Okay.
believe that
When he
Tank
signed with Bob, how
is.
you think he got the Lomachenko fight? Because he signed with Bob, right?
Mm.
Right.
Okay, that's an
Yeah.
in-house
Okay.
fight.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
only
Yeah.
way he was going to be able to get the Lomachenko fight. Because
That's
when
how
he
they laid
became
it
a
out
free
for him.
agent,
Hey,
That's how they
Carl,
did
all
it.
he had to
Right.
that's
do
no
is
different.
do the exact same
Hey,
thing he did with Bob with the
So
PBC.
hey,
so you
Carl, that's no
so
different than
in
when
your heart of
Miguel
hearts,
Cotto was on Top Rank and couldn't get the fight with Floyd Mayweather. And when he had that fight with Margarito and had that rematch and won that, and the whole thing with Pacquiao was done. Once he was off Top Rank, his first fight was against Floyd Mayweather after he was out of Top Rank.
See?
Yeah, but see, that's the thing, though, bro. I feel like if Tank wanted that fight, they would have made it happen, though, bro.
Hold up.
If he
They
was
would have
part of
made it
the
happen,
PBC,
bro.
the
Lomachenko, they
PBC
was
is not
gonna
gonna
make the
send him over to
Lomachenko
fight
fight.
on Bob and Top Rank.
We ain't got to fight over there. We ain't got to
Okay,
fight
well, where
over
you
there.
gonna
But we
fight
can.
at then? You need to come over to PBC.
Look. It's for undisputed. So this fight is very meaningful. We could have came together. We came together for Wilder and Fury. We came
Right.
together for that. We came together for that. I
Yeah.
don't think the promotional. This the thing, and I know how you feeling. I know how. What's your name, big dog? My bad. What's your name?
You just call me CJ, man.
CJ, okay, so look, CJ, I don't want you to think
Easy.
that a
Same
nigga
place.
bashing Tank because I vote for Tank. I think Tank beats damn near everybody. But I just want to see I like it's just like I hate it when they say, man, can we get Tank and Devin? What kind of money is Devin gonna bring? This is Leonard Ellaby. This is his spot. This is his handlers at the time. Oh no, he ain't man. Then fuck Devin Haney. Whoop de whoop. Devin ain't selling out nothing and whoop de whoop. We finna fight Pitbull or we finna fight such and such. Like don't use the fact that somebody is not a draw and then go fight somebody that we never heard of. Don't do that part. So here's the thing: if Bob and Al can sit down for the first, I think it was
Second,
it was the second fight
second fight.
with Wilder and Fury. It was the second fight, right. Because the first one was under
Wait a minute, Fury wasn't with Top
Another
Rank.
one that got to go to work tomorrow.
Fury wasn't with Top Rank.
No,
Fury was with
one of those.
Zoni.
No. He came in the game. He came back. He came back with Frank Warren, and then
Right.
one of those fights. One of those fights was with Top Rank,
I
bro. If
know
I'm
how
not
much. I ain't
mistaken.
even gonna
The,
front.
the first fight that they
I know
had,
how much.
the first fight that they had, Fury
I
was
ain't
under
drinking
Frank
coffee.
Warren just by then. But
Friday.
right after
Right.
that, Fury
I
was
He was with Top Rank.
I went to the market the other day. I forgot to get.
Hold on. Hey, mute your mic, EH.
I don't know what he doing, man. He's shopping or something. I don't know what's going on.
Hey, hold up.
Right.
Hey, so yeah, after the first fight, that's when Fury signed with Top Rank along with Queensberry, and then they made
Right.
that 2-fight deal. And with that
Right.
one, they felt like, hey, we know that we can make a lot of money having these 2 fights with Wilder and Fury. But that
Right.
goes into, at least for me, being in the media game and saying like, you know what? If these promotional companies know that a certain fight could make a lot of money, then they'll just try to go ahead and make that fight. Mayweather Pacquiao,
Facts.
Wilder versus Fury. You know what I'm saying? There have been a few other ones in the past. So like these fights that a lot of people talk about as far as like being a super fight, if they know that they could make money for all parties, then they will have no issues, making that fight happen. So that's why, a number of people were thinking, hey, Tank versus Lomachenko, okay, now this makes sense. Let's make it happen. But at the time, it just didn't, follow through. So we gotta wait on that.
Because Loma needed a little break, and I understand that.
Hey,
I understand that.
need
He's a
little
little
break to
older now.
understand that. So for Lomachenko, supposedly he's coming back. Supposedly he'll have a defense of that IBF title, but after that, they need to revisit it. They need to revisit.
But let me
This
ask you
is
this
what I
question.
don't understand.
Bang,
Loma
hold on
didn't
1
want to
second.
fight.
Hold on. I want to speak to Bang for just a second because Bang was talking earlier about Tank and said a few things. Bang, I'm trying to figure. So who do you think is stopping these fights from being made? Because when you look at Tank at that last press conference, you can tell that he really didn't really want to fight Lamont Roach. This is what was presented to him, because these other guys don't want to sign the paperwork. Now, what do you think that's stopping that from happening? Because the money's there.
What the Tank and Devin fight or the
yes,
Tank and Loma?
all of it. Like far as Haney, like Shakur, all
As
these
of
guys.
right
What's
now,
stopping it?
as of right now, Haney got the loss. He going up to 47. He not at 35 no more. So it's unfortunate that we'll never see that fight, bro. So I think it's timing that's stopping that fight right now.
So
Timing and the way that the say it again.
what was the question? My bad.
No,
Where he was saying, what do you think is what do we think is stopping Devin and Tank from fighting right now?
No, it wasn't just Devin and Tank. What do you think is stopping Tank from getting these fights that we want to see? Who
Okay.
stop? What is the problem? Because
To be honest, I don't think the money all the way there for them opponents.
you don't think
Okay.
so
Mm-mm.
for the
No,
opponents.
for the
Yeah, because they
opponents.
all think they're gonna make 30 million.
Right.
But do
They
you
seen
think these
Ryan.
guys?
Ryan
But let me
made
ask you a
30 with
question.
him.
Do you think these guys is a draw like Tank? Do you think
They
these
not.
guys deserve that same type? Like because
No, but you got
Tank is
people
filling up
like, but you got
arenas.
people,
Tank is
but you got right. He filling up arenas with cab drivers, right? Like. I ain't gonna call them cab drivers. Let me not do that. Let me
Right.
people want to
not
see
do
But
that,
knockouts, bro.
but
because
but
I
let's
got
say
Tank,
because
known,
I got
Tank
more
lesser
bring
respect.
known
yo,
fighters.
Tank
Because
bring
I
them
got
out,
Yeah, let's
bro.
just put it.
Tank is
Let's
bringing
known
them out, bro.
fighters.
I got more respect for Tank than
You
that,
got to
and I
give him
got
more
more
respect
respect
than
for the
that, man. He
game
bringing them
than
out,
that.
bring the
No,
stars, the celebrities.
absolutely,
They coming
bro.
to them
Tank
fights,
is the
bro.
culture. Tank is the culture. Listen, bro. I will never miss a Tank fight. I've been to a Tank fight. I watch all the Tank, bro. I put my money on Tank. My
Yeah.
only thing is I want to see the fights. I think Canelo a bad motherfucker, but when are we gonna get the fight?
Yeah.
When are we gonna get the fight?
Yeah,
You
him and
feel
Ben
me?
Beatles, they
Yeah,
gotta do
hey, Bang, I get your
That's
point.
what I'm
Like
saying.
Exactly.
a lot of fans are like saying that about a Tank Davis, about a Canelo Alvarez. Like, yeah, you're the top money man
It's
there in
not Tank's
your
fault
respective
though, bro.
divisions. No, I'm saying what he's talking about as far as like fans' perspective. But to your point there, 12, I was there at that press conference at Howard University there in DC, right?
Yeah.
Talking with Tank and all that. And you see then that, yeah, he's trying to make those fights with Lomachenko. He's trying to make those fights with Shakur Stevenson. He's trying to make those fights, well, from some time back against Devin Haney, right?
Yeah, right, yeah.
But something is just not, clicking for those fights to happen right then. So now, at
Yeah.
least for the time being here on March 1st, he's going to be fighting Lamont Rose Jr. But
Yeah.
as they were talking about some time back, never forget it. They talking about the dogs out the cage when it comes to Tank Davis. Like all the stuff that happened while he was with Floyd Mayweather and everything like that, like that's done. So now he's like, yo, I want to show these folks that I'm the man here and I'm going to prove it in the ring. So
Yeah.
that's where it's like, okay, now you got to go after Shakur. Now you got to go after, well, like I was saying with Devin Haney and all that type of stuff. Now
Well, he
you got
said
to
he gonna call somebody out after this fight, and that's something he never does.
what? Yeah, he said that. So I want to see number one who he calls out, and I asked him that question, and he was like, "Who you think I'm gonna call out?" And I just threw out a name, and I just said, "Man, fuck it, I'm gonna say Shakur." It's like, nah. And a few other people brought up Shakur too, and I don't think it's gonna be Shakur, but
It's gonna be either Keyshawn or Teofimo,
Keyshawn,
or either Teofimo.
Nah, I don't think
I
it's
like those fights. I like those
Hey.
fights. Those are the fights
Hey.
that we need to see.
He said
Hey.
he gonna slap Teofimo on sight.
Y'all,
Hey.
everybody want to slap Teofimo on
Yeah,
site, huh?
everybody want to slap
Can
Teofimo
we?
on site.
I hear you, coach.
And my thing is,
Can
I
we?
don't think
Can we?
Teofimo should deserve any type of money for having a fight of that magnitude against Tank Davis. Don't give him that money. No, man. I don't.
Can I go back to the question?
But yes,
So to me, if you look at Tank getting with Mayweather, right? What was Mayweather's last calling? Like what was his last thing? I'm the best.
right.
So anything attached to him gotta be considered the best. What's one way you gonna keep him looking like the best?
By lining them up with
Certain
the
level of
people who ain't the
competition.
best.
Yeah.
Yeah. But see
The
and that's the
pre the
thing.
pre,
It
hold,
can't
hold
my
hold
bad,
on
my bad,
though.
my bad, my
My
bad,
bad,
baby.
my bad. The thing is, right? The reason people gonna tune into this kid is because he's getting a stamp from Mayweather. That's first. Two, he got one thing Mayweather don't have is a fucking
Power.
punch. Mayweather could hurt you, but he gotta wear you down. Tank just gotta
Yeah.
touch you. Tank
Yep.
touch you one time and put you out, everybody hooked.
Facts.
Now, Tank could put out the same movie 10 times in a row. Guess what we gonna go do? We gonna go watch that fucking movie.
Facts.
What they
Facts.
Must
trying
be
to
nice
Cause
to
do,
have 1.5. I tell you what, man.
what I believe they trying to do with Tank is make Tank look like a star by any means. If you think about the way he been dressing, the shit he be wearing, the shit he done did with his nails, the shit he done did with the pocketbook, all of that shit, all of that
that
shit
nigga
is
call it
for
a pocketbook.
all that shit is for attention.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All
Yeah,
that shit is for
yeah,
attention.
He got a plan with all that type of stuff, man.
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, and
All
that's
that shit,
and that's
all that shit is for attention. All that shit is to make him look like a rock star. But then
right.
the same motherfucker go in that ring and knock somebody clean out. Them
Facts.
fights, them fights, they never have the money for the fights. You know why? Because they don't never know what this shit gonna generate. When when Don King paid Muhammad Ali and he paid not Joe Frazier, it was the other one. It was
George Foreman.
George Foreman. He paid them $5 million a piece. He said he didn't even have the money. But he knew, he said, but he knew the money was gonna be generated through the fight. He knew that they was gonna make that kind of money. So what I'm saying is they know it's Shakur in the tank, that shit gonna sell out. Why wouldn't it? If you could
Right.
sell out if you could sell out a fucking Frank in the tank, how you can't sell out Shakur in the tank? You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? So the money is there. The thing
Right.
is, Tank has learned that I could rob the bank without a gun.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't need no gun. I don't even need a gun. So guess what? As long as I talk a little shit and I act like I'm interested in these fights, they still gonna watch me. And I might be fighting whoever tomorrow, but they still gonna check me out.
If that's true, then why would
Facts.
you try to make the Lomachenko fight?
Okay.
The
Well,
who?
no. He did try to make the Lomachenko fight in line. He now don't get
Yeah,
it twisted.
but
He
guess
did
what?
get
Hold on.
ducked.
But hold on. Let's be real. Let's be real. He tried to make the fight when he was ready to, when he wanted to make the fight. He
Mm-hmm.
was
Okay.
he wasn't ready to make the fight when they first said something to him about it years ago.
Facts.
Okay.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's another thing, Greg. Tank is the bread and butter of PBC right now. He's the highest
Right.
earner right
Yeah.
now. Whoever he wants, it shouldn't be that difficult to make the fight. It shouldn't be that difficult.
Yeah.
His ticket sales do just as good as Canelo.
Right.
His
It's
ticket sales.
Yeah,
now
but bang, it's not even about those fights. He don't give a fuck. He
now
don't care. Tank
here's an
don't care.
interesting.
Tank don't care because I'm making this money off of the guys I'm fighting. You heard what he said when he was in the car. He said, nigga, they want me to fight Ryan again. I told them niggas give me 150 M's and I'm pulling up. He he playing with these niggas. He playing with
Yeah, he
them.
playing.
Yeah. Hey.
Y'all want that fight again? Send me that 150.
Yeah,
And we
yo,
can
but
fight.
that's interesting that you talk about the thing with Floyd, right? Because Tank right now got a similar deal with Amazon Prime that Floyd had with Showtime, right?
Right.
But the thing about it with that Showtime deal was they knew that whatever happens with that deal, they had to have Floyd fight Manny Pacquiao in that deal. They needed that, right? Here with Tank, who is the guy that's gonna, probably be the top one out of that whole deal? Is it Shakur? Who knows? But I feel like Amazon Prime needs something like that in order for them to feel like, hey, we're getting something out of the deal. So we gotta see what Tank gonna do after this. Because you only like what, 2 fights in?
Hey, hey,
No, this will be it.
Supreme Sheik. I'm not hating on Tank. That's my young boy, but I'm too old to be hating on him. I don't care what he do, for real. Cause I'm gonna
Real
watch
talk.
him. Cause I'm gonna watch him. I'm telling you, I'm one of the people. I don't give a fuck who he fight. I'm gonna watch him. I like watching him work. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But
Yeah.
what I'm saying is, if I could make big money without taking big risks, why wouldn't I?
And that makes sense. That makes sense.
It's like
Here's
being a
my thing.
cop. It's like being a
Right.
cop, but then it's like making it up to the detective. I don't
Well,
gotta
let me
be
ask
there
you
when
this, Greg.
I don't gotta be there when the body drop. I just gotta find out who did that shit.
Let me ask you this, Greg. Let me ask
You
you this,
feel me?
Greg. Now,
What you say, OG?
outside of Frank Martin, who's the last fighter that Tank fought that either wasn't a champion or didn't become a champion? Because I can't think of any. But everybody criticized. See, this is the problem I have with the
Ryan
Ryan.
criticism of
Garcia.
people.
Ryan
Ryan.
Garcia never been champion.
You know what? You're
Ryan
right.
Garcia
You're
never
right.
been champion.
You know what? You're
Pitbull
right.
went on to be
That's right.
something.
That's right.
Pitbull went on to be a somebody. Um, um,
Who?
um, Pitbull. He went on to be a somebody, and
What on the
Yeah,
then
Pitbull got
and
inside?
his
then
wins.
what's Garcia? Hector Garcia, nothing
Heck,
burger.
Hector
A
Garcia
nothing
got his
burger.
Hector
wins.
Garcia was a champion at 130 though.
Wasn't Rolly the
Yeah.
champ? Wasn't Rolly a champ when he fought?
He
Rolly went on
became
to
a
be a
champ.
champ.
Yeah.
He became a
Yeah.
champ. But
Pitbull
he
beat
became a
Yeah.
champ.
Rolly though.
He became a
He kind of
champ
got
by a bullshit stoppage. I don't know why they didn't call the federal referee investigators on Flat Top. What's Flat Top name?
Oh yeah, he
Tony
talking
Weeks.
about
Oh,
Tony
Tony
Weeks.
Tony
Weeks.
Weeks.
I don't know why they didn't call, bro. When they played the replay and all them punches Rolly was throwing was missing, I'm like,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah, that
he
was
just
nasty.
broke the law on national TV. It was like when the police beat Rodney King up and got off.
Yeah,
Like,
that was
motherfucker, we
nasty.
just saw him. We just saw him not hit them with none of the punches.
Me
We
and
And the
just
G.
thing
looked
is,
at
Rolly
it.
was losing on the cards.
That
Yeah,
shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
yeah,
And then he
man.
went and get knocked out the next fight. That shit was
Oh, when he
Yep,
crazy,
fought,
yep.
you talking
bro.
about when he
Pitbull
fought my
stopped him.
old head Barroso.
Yeah.
Barroso was hitting him with that. He was
Barroso
hitting him.
damn
Barroso
near
beat the shit
stopped
out
me.
that nigga too.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
damn near stopped me.
That was
Yeah.
sad. That was sad because Barroso was in his 40s and we knew that was gonna be his last shot. And
That
they
was
they,
his
they just
prime
took it
right
Barroso was,
from
there.
him, bro.
you said Barroso was 40?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
Barroso was
40.
like 40
I
something.
thought
Oh,
I thought he was
hey, look,
80.
I'm out
I
here
thought
with
he
the
was
champ right
80.
now. I'm in here
Oh,
with the champ right now.
that's my man from the fights, bang, on the Friday
That's my
game.
nigga from the fight. Absolutely.
I
Hey,
seen you
Absolutely.
what's
on
My
up,
that
nigga
card.
cuz?
Trail.
Hey, we
Hold
fuck
on,
with you.
hold on, hold on. He's my
That's right.
Yo, hey, that was
hey,
some shit. That was some shit that night. That day. I like that.
Oh, that's him? Oh
that's him.
shit. Okay.
Hey, listen,
Hey, hey, tell them
that
niggas
was some
start
good
going to them
fighting,
niggas'
man.
bodies, man. Start punching them niggas in the stomach.
Hey, now the boy.
It was a couple knockdowns and all.
Yeah.
Yep.
I ain't know how to do this shit.
Oh
But
yeah.
I copied your link to your YouTube channel and added that
hey,
bitch
hey,
in my story.
hey, bang, let me
Appreciate
find out you
that.
Yeah,
coaching
I
up
ain't
the
know how to
underground
do it.
fighters, man.
I'm try some shit.
Hey,
Okay.
say that
Hey,
again.
hey, bang taking niggas to the Kumite and all that.
That nigga say bang taking niggas to the Kumite, coaching them underground fighters.
Look out for them blood
I just be
spots.
talking my shit, man. My nigga go out there and do his thing on his own, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga,
Other than that, my nigga be punching on shit, boy.
No, that shit was
that
entertaining,
nigga
bang.
bang.
That shit was good.
Look, he got another fight February 2nd, but I gotta work, so I might miss that motherfucker.
Oh shit.
Damn.
That nigga bang
Yeah.
like,
And they
like
say,
that
oh
nigga
shit,
bang like
damn.
show
They fuck
enough
with you.
out Houston.
Listen,
Yeah.
you know what? I like Shakur, and I like Keyshawn. I think they're a bit overly emotional,
I feel
but
like Keyshawn
I
got
do
more
think
momentum than
that
Shakur
Tank
right
need to
now,
fight
though,
both of
bro.
those guys.
I feel like Keyshawn got more momentum than Shakur right now.
Yeah.
Well, fight
His
him next.
performances have been a little bit like the last one was a little impressive, man. He stopped him.
Yeah, he stopped
Yeah.
him
Fight him
early
next.
too.
Yeah.
I'm
Hell
not
yeah.
saying he better. I just said more momentum. So just in case anybody, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying
Well,
that.
listen. No, but
Man,
12 styles make fights, bro.
Absolutely.
That's something that I listen. The more and more I watch boxing, and then I think about previous fights that I've seen, and then coming up, bro. Styles make listen, and I know G say this all the time, but I always think about this because I always was a big Shane Mosley fan. Now I mean Shane
Right.
was my guy, but
Right.
he was my guy.
Vernon beat Shane. Fucking Mayorga beat Vernon, but Shane
Right.
beat Mayorga. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's just like styles make fight. And from what I heard, Vernon was like one of the few guys that beat Shane in the amateurs. So for
Right.
whatever reason, he just has Shane number. You know what I mean? But that don't mean because he beat Vernon and Mayorga beat him that he could beat Vernon, but he beat Mayorga. Like that shit is. I be wanting to see these fights, bro. That's why I said I'm more excited about seeing Floyd and Shakur than I am with seeing Tank and Lamont.
I'm not.
And who
I'm
knows?
not.
Who knows? The Tank and Lamont fight might wind up being more exciting than the other one. I mean, but just from what I've been seeing, it's just
Nah.
like, yo.
that little Floyd Schofield, that little strong, little short, cocky, little crazy motherfucker, like, he gonna come fight Shakur ass. He ain't scared of him. He don't care nothing about that. I'm Shakur. I'm this. He don't care nothing about none of that shit, bro. He
I would
gone.
be
Yeah, he
shocked
gonna
if
he,
he
he
won
gonna
that fight,
definitely
man.
make
He just
Shakur
don't have
fight,
the
but Shakur
experience.
gonna beat him up though.
So, hey, Bang, do
Right.
you? I'm sorry,
You
but
don't
do
have
you
the
guys
experience.
think? Hold on. Do you guys think, because we've seen Shakur in there with Delos Santos, do y'all think that the young boy can do a little bit more than what Delos Santos did? Can he get
He,
to him? Can he
He
touch
got
him?
he got more vigor and more agility than De Los Santos.
yeah.
He more
Okay.
ferocious than De Los
He
Santos.
go,
So
hey, hey, look, hey,
this
12.
could look like Floyd versus Madonna.
Hey, listen,
Hmm.
and listen, whatever it is, I
Yes.
think Shorty ain't gonna stop trying. Shorty
Okay.
gonna be trying to get to his ass, bro.
Okay.
That's what I like about it. He one of them little young, crazy young boys from round the way that don't give
Yeah,
a fuck. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
it's
He
definitely a
want
good
all the
fight.
smoke.
well, he
Right. It's
gonna
gonna
He
come
fight.
hard
de-
at Shakur because he's not scared of Shakur power. Shakur can't.
Yeah,
right,
he want all
Shakur
the
not
smoke,
playing.
bro. He
but we
don't
gotta
care. I'm
remember
telling you,
Shakur made
boy.
him shit on himself.
Hey,
Yo,
Oh.
huh? What
We
you
gotta
say?
remember Shakur sent him that body shot that damn near made him shit on himself. So
Ooh.
Who? Right.
he better respect that power.
Uh, uh, uh,
He better
When
respect
yeah,
what
they been
Shakur
in
coming
I
the
in
don't
with.
gym
think.
multiple
when did
I don't
that
think he
times
happen?
this
respects
week.
Shakur.
When did that
You
You
say
heard,
happen?
you
what?
heard his dad. You heard his dad.
In
He was
sparring.
like, man, he not saying Davis. He ain't got power like that. They're not scared of
Yep.
Man,
him.
his daddy say anything.
Yes, he do,
His daddy
bro.
say, anything.
That's
Hey
that's
man,
your dad, man.
that's a woman scorned. That's a woman scorned. She'll say anything.
Man, don't do
Bang,
that, man.
bang.
Don't do that,
Hey,
man. Don't do
Hey,
that.
bang. Hey,
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 look.
No,
bang,
man, that
Hey,
ain't
bang,
cool.
when I had that
bang.
conversation with him, like
When did that
all they
happen,
talking about
bang?
was what Senior be talking
In
to.
sparring.
You could keep your face.
Who,
You could keep a
who,
clean face without
who
laughing at
said
him.
that?
Boxing shorts. He you keep a straight face.
Hey, hey, you know what? Hey,
I know
hey,
that.
you
I
know
know that
what?
nigga was looking.
Hey,
I know he was
hey,
looking pretty
hey,
than a
listen, listen.
motherfucker, wasn't he?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. This happened. Well after G had that video where he was talking like he was Floyd Senior. And every time I'm telling you, every time Floyd Senior was talking, I kid you not, I was on myself back. I'm telling you.
No, that nigga that put the wig on that Greg reposted, he was biting his dread, asked Devin. He kept playing.
Hey,
He
hey, I'm
was
telling you,
wildin', dog.
listen, it was listen. You know how you have it on here on StreamYard and you do the stop cam like
Y'all
this.
Right.
terrible, bro.
Hey, I, ooh,
Hey, let me ask y'all something. Like
Lord.
I like Devin. I like Devin a lot. However, he lost a little momentum with me, not because he lost to Ryan. I'm just tired of Bill.
Yeah,
Like,
Understood.
I mean,
Bill.
Understood.
Bill got to
I don't
speak
want
for him though,
see.
bro.
I
He
don't
not
want to
gonna
hold
talk.
something against the fighter because of the dad. But Bill get. I mean, man, he's too much.
Bill got to
Right.
talk for him, bro. Bill is the one that's pushing his son, man. He got to say shit. Bill a comedian though, bro. You see how he was going at it with Bonner, going at it with Floyd. You know what I'm saying? That shit was funny when he was going at it with Floyd because he was really coming at Floyd. But that shit was
Right.
funny.
I didn't enjoy that. I really didn't. Like,
I know
he got no
I
reason to be
enjoyed
going
that.
back
I
and
thought it
forth
was
with
funny
Floyd.
as
Floyd
shit,
helped
man.
his son. So now all of a sudden, you want to be flip. You wasn't being flip with Floyd when you was asking Floyd, could you bring your son in and work out in his gym?
But you got to remember though, bro. You got to remember they feel like Floyd kind of sabotaged, like not sabotaged them, but kind of put them on blast by releasing that sparring video. They got shit behind the scenes where Bill say him and Floyd just really don't get along. Even though Floyd did help his son, Floyd also. So it's kind of like I help you get on your feet, right? Like if
Right.
you broke and then I chunk you a little bit or something, and you get on your feet. I run around telling everybody, yeah, I put that nigga on. Then all of a sudden you go broke. I got everything bad to say about you. Floyd came on the camera and started like, man, I'll help your son. Your son needed help last night. Like, Like he still was shitting on, like he was shitting on Devin instead of shitting on Bill. You feel
Okay,
me?
but why
So
why
so
we got two
so
50-year-old men on live TikTok, for all to see? It's like it's just unnecessary, man. Like
yeah,
that's
no,
what the
it
kids do,
wasn't
man.
necessary at all. It wasn't necessary at all. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? But Bill taking up for his son. I fuck with Bill more than I fuck with Schofield Senior because I'm
I don't
watching
fuck with neither one
Mill
of them.
City. I'm watching a Mill City interview for about a good 5-10 minutes. I hear Floyd Schofield Jr. I hear Kid Austin talking. I see Kid Austin. I'm like, okay, we finally got a solo interview from this man.
Yeah,
And then all
yeah.
of a sudden, that boy asked a question to Kid Austin, and you see this here. Okay, well, let me chime in on this one. Let me speak. And after
All
that, it
these,
was a
yeah,
senior interview.
all these,
It's
all
like
these soccer dads.
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like I say, bro, he act like his mama instead of his daddy, bro. That shit is crazy to me, bro.
hey,
That's
He
his
act like
daddy
that
fault.
boy mama.
and someone like brought up a great point about this because you have like Bill, you have Floyd Senior, and they be talking for their sons, and they be like, wait a minute, both Devin and Floyd Jr. They're full fledged adults. They got kids themselves, so
Facts,
they
Thank
should be able
you.
to speak
That's
for
what I'm
themselves.
saying, brother.
You know what I mean? So why
facts.
is it that they are talking for their sons when they can do it themselves? They both adults.
Right, right.
I agree with you, but just as well if you those kids got respect for their pops because they feel like if they what they sacrificed for them, so they're gonna show them the utmost respect, bro. They're not gonna cut them off. If they don't cut them off, they don't never look mad when they dad's talking or none of that. They let their dad do their thing.
But it ain't for
That's
them to
part of the problem.
disrespect their pops, and I'm not even asking that. I'm asking for the pops to realize that they raised a grown man. It's time to step off.
Facts, facts.
I mean,
But
you can
but
say
but I
that for
will say
sure.
this: I seen Devin Haney do an interview with not it was before the Andre Ward fight. It was before the Andre Ward interview. It was an interview he did. It was like one of the only interviews he did after the Ryan fight. He was by himself. When he did the Andre Ward interview, he was by himself. See, when it's time
Yes.
for Devin to talk, Bill don't interrupt him. That's the difference. Bill do solo press runs. He
Okay.
he jumped from the boxing voice to Greg Hackett to Zab Judah and Mill City. He do all that by himself. Devin is never there. See, when
I'm over
Schofield
it.
got an interview, it's
I'm,
Schofield and Schofield.
mm-hmm.
You
Well,
feel
he got to
me?
catch up. He got to catch up to what David and Bill. He got to catch up. That's all that is. He got to catch up.
Man,
Wait,
man, he
I'll
you
better.
said
admit
you
it.
said it,
I'll
you
admit
said it's
it.
Schofield and Son.
Every time
Hey,
I
what you say? What you say, Greg?
every
Schofield
time
and
I set up an
Sons.
interview, it's always
I'm sorry, man. I'm so over Bill, man. I mean, I'm for real, man. It's time for Bill to sit down.
Bill,
Right,
Bill
right,
good,
right,
Bill
right.
good,
That boy
Bill good,
26 years
Bill good
old.
when he
He
needs
got
to
a
be,
wife and
bro.
kids. He don't need, man, I'm not saying Bill, man. Fall back,
I
Pop.
Hey,
mean,
listen, yo. Hey,
Yeah, for
listen.
real.
Everybody that say that shit, I totally disagree. I don't give a fuck. You'll never outgrow your father. Fuck that.
that's what I'm trying to
You
Fuck
say.
that.
Ain't
can.
These men
nobody
that go
saying
to
You
I'll
school with
grow
their
up.
can.
dads,
But
the
guess what?
utmost
My
Roy,
dad
respect.
don't
Roy,
have to
Roy
speak to
Jones
me when I'm
You'll
outgrew
grown.
his
never
50
daddy.
outgrow
years
your
old.
father.
Roy Jones
You'll
outgrew his
never
daddy.
outgrow your
No,
father,
bro.
bro.
That man
it's not
26
about
year old with a wife and kids.
outgrowing.
If you
It's
don't
not
raise
about
him enough
Yeah.
to where he
26?
can go out and get a wife and kids, have a family, a career,
26?
take care of his own business, then let him speak.
26?
Is
26? See, listen, again, that's the problem with us. We just starting to see it where 26-year-olds are multimillionaires and doing all. We just started seeing that. They still got room to mature. You still
Bruh,
need your mother and your father when you're
bruh.
26.
Yeah,
I wouldn't,
yeah,
You
but
I
this
wouldn't,
the
still
I wouldn't
thing.
be
nah,
I
at
don't
that
need
age
you.
of
I
a
don't
man.
need you.
nah,
I don't
He
bro.
need
his
you doing
dad
my
speaking for him. He
interviews
got
for
a whole
me.
family at the house,
so
bro.
let me ask y'all this question. Y'all
Uh,
rather the
uh,
guys move like how David Benavidez dad moved, kind of like that.
absolutely. He
Not
is
too
the
much in the way, speak when he
okay.
needs
So
to.
look. So look.
Exactly.
Yoel Judah, Benavidez Senior, Yoel Judah, Benavidez Senior,
What about
um,
what is it?
Bozy?
Mosley.
Bozy, another one. Um, 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 uh, I would even say Kenny. I would even say Kenny Porter. See,
Kenny.
the father son combination can be a beautiful thing But when the daddy trying to live through their son and be the star, it's a problem. That's why he don't like Bill. That's the problem with Brian Norman Sr. That's the problem with Floyd Schofield Sr.
What
That's
about
the
That's
my
probably
problem.
to a female
But
daddy.
everybody father
And,
and
and
son,
to your
we
female
can't
daddy too. And to your female
yeah,
daddy
we
yeah,
too.
can't
yeah,
we
yeah,
can't
yeah.
we can't
He
tell and
always
make
tipsy.
we can't tell and make a cookie cutter relationship of how father son relationship is supposed to be. It ain't cookie cutter.
No,
Everybody
no,
ain't
not the, no, no, no,
nobody
no,
talking about
EH, no, EH,
Nobody
no,
talking about
EH,
no.
no,
the
EH.
dynamics of the
Not
relationship.
a, not
It's
a,
gonna be
not a,
different.
Yeah,
no,
Just
no,
nobody
like
no,
talking about
no.
the dynamics.
No,
listen. I
no,
just
no,
got
but we not talk. Hold on,
At
hold on,
26,
EH. We
I
not
had done
talking
went to the
about.
service and
We
came
not.
home. I done went and fought a
We
war by the
not.
time I was 26 and got out the military and came home.
See,
No.
that's the thing. See, that's the thing. We're not talking about if a father should be there for his child or not. You can be there. Just be over there when you there. You ain't gotta be
all
right
right.
here. You
All
feel
right.
me? That's all I'm
That's
saying.
right.
Your daddy,
All
your daddy
right.
can be your trainer. Your daddy can be your trainer, your handler, your manager. He can have every title he want to, but you got to let me be
Preach.
who the fans are looking for me. You not.
That's right.
I seen somebody tell Brian Norman Sr. It was a nigga from California. I can't remember what show he was on. He was like, bro, we fuck with your son, bro. We think your son is tough. We think he's good. But you make us hate him. You make us not fuck with your son. That's what's happening, bro. It's not bringing light to them niggas.
Well, just know this. I ain't gonna have to worry about Brian Sr. no more once my man flattened him. So, he probably gonna take some time off from
You say,
everything.
say that
You know
again.
what?
Say that
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
again.
know,
boy,
I
you
said you ain't got
wild.
to worry about
man,
Senior
February
for a minute,
15th,
man. Until my
though.
man
Yeah,
flattens him.
Yeah, you
it's
wild.
Yeah,
He
see,
out
see,
for a
see,
minute.
like, look. You gotta take
You know
it
what I
back to
mean?
Floyd. You gotta take it back to Kid Austin last fight. What the fuck you doing? Whoop de whoop, whoop de whoop, whoop de whoop, whoop de whoop. What you see, Ronnie? You got Ronnie Shields, a Hall of Fame coach, playing second fiddle to somebody that's never been in that position before, bro. I would
Say
never
it
do that
again.
to my
hey,
son.
hey,
I would
hey.
never, I would never
Right.
do that to my child, bro.
Yeah, now
Never.
check this out. Check this out. Now what's gonna happen on February 22nd? You ain't gonna have Coach Ronnie Shields there. You're gonna have John Guzman there. Are you gonna do the same thing with Guzman in the corner that you were doing when Ronnie Shields was in the corner?
Not only that, not only that, I don't think that Joe Guzman is a good trainer.
Guzman.
After I seen what happened with him and Ryan, he's no good in my book, bro. He's no good in my book, bro. I listened to him commentate, and he not a good commentator. I think Joe Guzman is a fluke. I think he's
You
a
know
fluke,
what? I feel like that
Yeah,
respectfully.
too,
he
man.
was working with
I feel like he ain't that
Mel
good,
Charlo
bro.
for a bit, but under under Derek James, but outside of that, he ain't really seen
I
much.
just think Goose is one of them old timers that just been around, bro. He's
That's
living off that
it.
legacy, bro.
That's
Joe
it. That's
Joe
it.
Joe Goosen is a Hollywood trainer.
He
No,
looked
we're talking
like
about
it.
Juan Guzman.
He a Hollywood trainer.
Joe
Oh, you
And,
said
Guzman.
and I'm
Juan
for real.
Guzman. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Juan
Oh,
Okay.
Guzman.
Oh,
oh,
okay.
oh,
Oh,
no,
Juan.
you talking about
Oh,
the
okay.
essay. Oh,
Oh, the
no,
essay.
I'm
My
talking
bad.
about the
Okay.
white
Oh,
boy.
Okay.
No,
okay,
I'm
Oh,
oh,
talking.
okay.
okay,
No, no, no,
okay.
no, no.
Oh.
I'm
Oh,
talking about Ain't that his name? Joe Guzman or
Joe
Joe
That's
Joe
him.
Guzman?
Guzman. Joe Guzman is
His name,
Goosen.
The
the
white
one
the
that was
white
with
boy, right?
Ryan.
oh, the
The
one
one
Yeah,
that
that
was
was
that's
with
with
what I
you.
thought
Ryan.
he was
Okay.
talking about.
That's
Okay.
Joe
what
Guzman.
that's who I'm talking about. That's
Oh,
what
I
I'm
Yeah,
yeah,
thought.
yeah,
talking
yeah,
Okay,
about.
you
yeah.
right. Then
but
my
he
bad.
gonna
Yeah,
have
yeah,
it. He
yeah,
gonna have.
yeah.
I thought he gonna have Guzman with him.
Yeah, Juan
Okay, I
Guzman is
thought you were
going to
saying Goosen. I thought you were
Oh,
saying
Guzman.
Goosen.
Guzman.
Okay, my
Guzman.
bad.
I
Okay,
Guzman
knew
is
who
the
you were talking
dude that
about.
was with Derek
I know
James
him.
and Jamel Charlo, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Guzman.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
Guzman used to fight.
Yeah,
Guzman
I'm
used to
familiar
fight.
with him.
He's a fight, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Dominican boy.
Yeah, he decent.
Okay. I thought he was saying Joe Goosen. Okay.
That's who I thought he was
Yeah.
talking about
well,
too,
nah,
bro.
Yeah,
that's who I
yeah.
was talking about. I'm talking
Right,
about Joe
right,
Goosen.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
Yeah.
okay.
right,
yeah. That's
right.
what Bang was talking about.
Hey
Yeah, yeah.
fellas, you know it's all love, man. It's 2 o'clock
Yeah,
in the
we
morning.
already know, G.
Oh
We
yeah.
seen it
Hey
coming.
man, I
Hey,
appreciate you
hey,
letting
hey,
me on,
hey,
man.
hey,
I
look, it's
appreciate y'all.
Fighting Words with Bang. Y'all go and hit that subscribe button on Fighting Words with Bang. We talk that shit over there too. We love the love. I'm finna get back to work. I love all y'all.
Hey,
All right.
Keep up the
Good
good.
All
job.
right, man.
hey,
My
yo,
nigga.
you the one
All
that
right.
said that Ryan was gonna beat Gary Antoine Russell. So hey, you know I'm gonna circle back with that.
Man, you got to. We can definitely talk about it.
Yeah.
Listen, man. I'm ready to take that bet.
Hey, I'm here. I'm here. Come to the channel.
Oh,
It's gonna cost
listen.
you
Agree.
it's gonna cost you a pull up. All you gotta do is come to the channel. We can definitely set that bet.
Hey,
Listen,
Greg.
I know what your
Greg,
cash
hey
app
What's up?
is,
Greg, I
bro.
appreciate you letting me
Just
on,
believe in that
man.
request. Just
I
make sure
check
you
out
send me my money,
every
man.
interview that I see you on. You know what I'm talking about. I watched your fight. I was pulling for you, and I'm pulling for you in the
Yeah,
next one, bro.
and make sure. Hold
I
up, matter of fact,
appreciate you,
man.
Unc.
Make sure y'all go ahead and get that subscription so y'all can watch Greg get down, man. Don't cheat. Get that
Facts.
subscription,
That
man. I don't want
BLK
to see
Prime.
y'all. First of all,
BLK
hold on.
Prime.
I don't want to see y'all niggas on no Stream East and all that. Go ahead and do the right thing, man.
Yeah,
All right,
That's right.
that's all
Right.
I'm
Gotta
saying. Do
help
the
brother
right
get
thing,
paid,
bro.
man.
Y'all niggas a trick
$5.99.
on y'all trick on some women and all that. And that's yo, put that. Go get that subscription for Greg. After that, you can cancel that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
Just take care of my man.
yep.
All right, bro.
Appreciate you.
All right,
Y'all
yo. Y'all
brothers
be
be
safe,
easy,
man.
man.
12, we gonna get up, 12.
Of course, bro. I'm telling one more month. I'm out, bro. I
All
can't
right.
wait, man. I can't
Play it
wait.
safe, you hear me?
Oh, listen, that's why I'm behind these walls, bro.
My nigga.
All right, bro. Be safe, bro.
All right, get with me.